What's up, chat? Sorry to not talk for a sec. YouTube stream was giving me some trouble, but we should be chilling now. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Let me pop out YouTube chat real quick. Keto with the first redemption. What's good, Orchestronic? What's good, Troll? What's good, Lead? How y'all doing? I think people redeem first before stream starts. I don't think you can. I could be mistaken, but I don't think you can. Chillin' big as you do. Huge. Doing my skincare right now, but it's actually date night, so I'm not going to be around for a bit. Oh, have fun. That sounds awesome. Excuse me. Bro said I'm better than all of you. That's wild. We play in Peak. I've heard Peak is really fun, but I've watched probably like 2 minutes of content about it. I think I watched Queso play it for like quite literally 2 minutes before I streamed last night, and that's like the extent of my knowledge about Peak. I focus on my TV and on my phone at the same time. Yo, W viewer. What's good, Joe? How is everybody tonight? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? All right, chat. Here's the issue. We're on the closing stretch for C++. We have 2 pages of jokers that are fully gold stickered up. We have this page. We're missing a few here. Missing Crazy Jonkler. That's gonna suck. Missing Zany Jonkler. That's gonna suck. Missing Glutinous. Glutinous is honestly not that big of a deal. Banner, if we can find it, it needs like a perfect pair setup, but Banner, if we can find it, is not bad. Same thing with Marble Joker, just play pairs. Steel is free. Business card. Business card's gonna be a problem child. Same thing with the list, but those just require like strong runs. I think our like most annoying contender for gold sticker is undoubtedly Baron. I think setting up gold stake Baron is a lot more trouble for us than it's worth. Anyway. Had fun doing GoFest? Huge. What would you say is the hardest Joker left you have to gold? Definitely. I didn't even peep that question, but like I already answered it. Baron. I don't think it's close. I think the Baron setup on gold stake, we literally either need a mime or we need like the most deck fixing in the world, which either of those happening is like very it's like very not gold stakey, right? But I don't know. Good evening, Shockwavius. That's crazy. I somehow got Baron mime gold staked. I don't remember. I don't know how I got mime without Baron, but it is what it is. Unicorn with the hydrate. Drink, bitch. Anyway, bye. Okay. Sure, pal. Even harder than loyalty card? Well, I have loyalty card stickered. I'm not saying it's going to be the hardest sticker in our whole library. I think that title probably goes to something that just doesn't do anything, like Invis Joker or even like Matador. But of the stickers that I still have left to obtain, I think Baron requires a lot of setup for us to get it to the end game. Plus it's a rare, so like it's annoying to try and find. I don't know. Mime doubles a lot of stuff. Baron just does the one thing. That's fair. But like even then, Mime, like it's good for blue seals on gold stake, and that's pretty much it. And I guess like gold cards, but how many gold cards are you gonna have in just like a regular gold stake run to make that feasible? I'm curious how you managed Madness. Madness is actually really easy on higher stakes. I'll show you why. I don't remember if you're a new player, so I'm gonna explain this to you like you're a new player, because I'm assuming if you think Madness is difficult, you are a new player. I'm not throwing shade. It's just like kind of, you know, kind of what I expect from new players. Chad, how do you see stakes? Can we not see stakes until we're in a game? All right, well, I'm gonna just arbitrarily go into a game and then I can show stake. Madness is actually really easy in Black Stake and above, because Black Stake has the good old shop can have eternal jokers, which are jokers that can't be sold or destroyed. And the thing with Madness is, Madness is not like Dagger, where it needs to destroy something to gain the mult. Eternal Dagger, if we go into the collection, which is a big reason why I don't like Eternal Dagger. Eternal Dagger is scaling plus mult whenever it destroys something. Madness is scaling times mult and it destroys something at random, but it gets the mult regardless of if it destroys something. So you just rock a Madness run with like a full Eternal Joker setup, and even if your Eternal Jokers are like not that good, if you get Madness super early, by the time you get to Ante 8, Madness is like ×6, ×7, somewhere in there, which is like a monumental X-Mult Joker, and then you kind of just sweep. I'm genius. Whenever I get an ad, I can just watch on my TV. That's wild. Madness carried my only black deck gold stake out of Madness first round, the Blueprint Eternal second shop. Damn. Yeah, that's a good ass run. I had a really goofy my first. Okay, so I'm still on my black deck losing streak for gold stake. I've probably lost like 30 games in a row trying to gold stake black deck again. My first ever black deck gold stake run, we got insanely lucky, and I had like a double photo chat throwback setup, and I just swept in one attempt, which was wild. I think that and green deck are the only decks that I won in a singular try in gold stake. Streamer sir, the stream title is incorrect. Yeah, you're actually so right. My bad. It was good cheese. We are at 134 out of 150. I changed it on YouTube. I just forgot to on Twitch. It's another gold stake Balatro. Welcome in, Garl. Just won my first gold stake on yellow deck. It's my 4th altogether. Well, congrats, man. That's awesome. Hello, Preston. Except if you need to sell a Joker for that one boss. Well, I mean, Madness still kind of... I mean, it depends on your setup, obviously, but, like, if you get early Madness, Madness still cooks. Because, like, it's still like ×6 mult, pretty much bare minimum, if you have Madness in your lineup. So unless you have, like, photo chat or something that really cares about cards not being debuffed, like, Madness still probably works. Madness still probably carries. If you just focus on a pair high card run and just spam the kings, Baron can be a monster. Yeah, but the problem with Baron is like twofold. Been using yellow deck for C++ at 146 out of 150. Well, I hope you can get those last 4, man. That's huge. Baron is like twofold really annoying. Because you only start with 4 kings. So absolute maximum, I don't know the math off the top of my head. I'm not going to even pretend that I know, but like I'm just gonna go with my calculator here. Absolute maximum when you start the game, and this is assuming that you can get all 4 kings into your hand and still have a hand that's like worth a shit to play, you get ×5 mult, which is like, that sounds like a lot, but it also triggers before any of your other jokers. So unless you're like already photo chatting, ×5 mult for that condition, for like to be activated with that condition, is like really dog shit. So you have to have a hand that can keep a lot of kings in hand. So like you said, pair or high card, which is already really hard to do on a Baron run, because Baron scoring happens before cards are scored, or it happens like before plus mult and times mult, like generic jokers. So you essentially have to have just like a full pair build or high card build, but also just with a Baron stapled to it. So you're essentially playing -1 Joker slot. And then additionally, if you want to go like full Baron pivot, you have to do not a monstrous amount of deck fixing, but like a very considerable amount of deck fixing. Shoot the Moon is so much better than Baron pre-Ante 6 or so. Yeah, exactly. Just because like that plus mult really matters a lot. Baron has to be an afterthought in that deck build. Yeah. Which is like kind of a problem. And then like, so like if you get it early game, you're essentially just playing pairs to survive with just like -1 Joker slot, because Baron is just kind of chilling until you get your deck online. And if you get it late game, it's pretty much just impossible to take unless you have an insane run already, and then Baron just kind of chills until you can pivot into it. So it's just like, I don't know, it's a very strong card, but it's just really awkward in Gold Stake to build around, because no matter what, you're either playing with a disadvantage early on, or if you find it late, you are like full pivoting your entire deck around it. Plasma makes C++ hard because only certain builds work. Not really, though. Certain builds, I don't know. Plasma's definitely more difficult in Gold Stake, but I feel like Plasma does not really affect, like, build variety. Poison Ivy is a plant that has an oil which can trigger an allergic reaction, which means it can affect the face. Since it affects the face, is Poison Ivy the plant? That's crazy. Also, Hal, are we focused today, gang? We are focused. Welcome in. Yeah, I guess the plant is Poison Ivy. In the library right now, can't hear. Please no slurs. Bro, what? Can you do blue deck first, by the way? Yeah, we can rock a blue deck first. That works. Pairs are the best build anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely the best build. They're the most consistent build, which makes them the best for Gold Stake. Because, like, every other build either scale... Like, Flush has relatively the same scaling as pairs, but, like, they're less consistent to find, and any other build scales better than pairs, but also runs the risk on 2 discards where you just don't find the hand that you need to play, and then you just die. So yeah. I always figured high card better than pairs just because easiest to play, but that little bit of extra scaling pair has made a difference in a few good runs I've had. Well, also, like, there's, like, not a lot of shit that scales with high card, right? Like, the extra scaling that pair gives you is good, but it's also just, like, there are a lot of jokers that scale, that, like, synergize with pairs that don't do anything with high card, right? So high card's way more consistent, but it's just, like, annoying to get jokers that fit. Just thinking of the mega builds. Sketching in the library, can't recommend enough. That's huge. I'm still a straight main at heart. You know, I used to be. I've kind of hardened in my old age as the more I've wizened in my gold staking, the more I've realized that straights and flushes are just on the opposite side of the same coin of being terrible. I used to be a straight gamer, 100%. I can say this now because it's not Pride Month. Gay people don't exist anymore. They all went away. I'm just kidding. Justice, have a good stream. Appreciate it, man. Blue percent today, King? No. I used to be like a super straight main just because like the scaling is so cool, but they're opposite sides of the same problem. I hate flushes. I like playing straights more, to be fair, because I think straights have a chance at winning and flushes are almost always just death in gold stakes. But the problem with flushes is that they're far more consistent than straights, and with like a minimal amount of deck fixing, they are debatably like the most consistent build in the game outside of like pair and high card, obviously. But flush scales like ass. I've said this many a time. It's not news to anybody who's watched me more than like once. Flushes scale horribly. Jupiter is the 3rd worst planet card in the entire game. And straights have like the opposite problem where Saturn is incredibly powerful early on because Saturn scales at the same rate as Mars, which is 4 of a kind. But straights are so difficult to try and top deck. If you don't get a lot of deck fixing, straights are just like, they lead to so many feels bad moments where you're holding like 4 cards, discard like half of your deck, don't find the 5th card to a straight, and then just die because you have to play high card and all of your jokers suck. With high card, that is. Jupiter's my most used by far. I think it is for me too, just because I used it so much before I started doing like gold stake. Just because like for lower stakes, yeah, flushes are pretty much just like free wins. Oh no, Pluto is actually higher. Wait, what? This has to take seeded runs into account. How is Pluto my highest played planet card if it doesn't take seeded runs into account? Because I only play Pluto on like high score nights where we do Baron. Pluto's my highest by 2,000. Yeah, is Flush House or Flush 5 better? Flush 5 is better. Which I feel like doesn't make sense. Chat, is it would I be deranged to say that Flush House should be better than Flush 5? Because I feel like once you're at the point where you can deck fix into either, Flush 5 is just always easier to achieve, right? I guess Flush House, you can use, like, a suit changer, and then it's easier, but, like, Flush 5 is just, like, kind of free. It's just kind of free, like, once you deck fix a little bit. Shock, I just lost something. You want to know what I lost? I lost the game. That's kind of funny. Yes, deranged? Really? All right. I mean, if you say so, Flush needs to always plan on moving to Flush House, which always feels bad because, like, it always feels bad because usually I want to be taking... Okay, it doesn't always feel bad. This is just a niche scenario that has caused me to hate Flush. Telescope is just horrible in Flush builds because Flushes for the late game always want to pivot into either Flush 5 or Flush House. But you, like, need planet cards in the early game to not just die. So Telescope is really nice so you can get those Jupiters. But then Telescope retroactively hurts you for the late game. Because you really want to, like, pivot into one of the other Flush builds. It's just awkward. I don't know. How long you been playing Balatro? I've been playing since, I think, early December. You can find my first Balatro video on my channel. You'll have to scroll back quite a ways because I've posted daily since then. Well, not since then, but I've posted daily for, like, the past 4 or 5 months. So you'll have to scroll back a little ways, but I've been playing since December, I believe. I have 422 hours on Steam. Not including mobile hours, but mobile hours I probably have like 30 hours, honestly. Mobile hours are kind of irrelevant at this point. I just play for fun. I play during drives, and I play on the toilet. That's pretty much it. Actually, I play Clash Royale on the toilet, so... Mobile Balatro is pretty much just long drives. Flush works with hearts because of Bloodstone, but not really other suits easily. I mean, even that is just, like, not a good cope for Flush because, like, what are the odds that any given run has... For, like, gold stake at the very least, playing while driving is diabolic. I don't play while I drive. If I'm in the passenger seat and it's a long drive, I just pull up Balatro, bruh. What do you mean? Are there any other games you'd consider streaming? I mean, I've done variety nights before. We've played, like, different roguelikes. I used to be a variety streamer, but I've mentioned this quite a few times. Variety streaming doesn't really work when you're not already, like, notable. Like, when you're under probably 10,000 subs on YouTube, variety streaming doesn't really work because, like, nobody knows who you are. And the moment they find you playing a game that they like, you switch to another one, so then they just, like, don't really care. That sounded kind of jaded. It's not a problem with the viewer at all. It's just, like, kind of how it is, which is why I, like, primarily play Balatro now. And it has done very well. I play Balatro and drink while I drive. Let's maybe not do that. How do you get use from Rough Gem? Shit is ass. I think it's niche. I don't think it's bad. I mean, it only works if you see, like, Diamonds boss early on, but, like, $5 on a played hand is not an awful econ joker if you're playing Diamonds, right? Retriggers and Diamonds, yeah, it works well with Chad. If you're playing a Flush build, you probably want retriggers anyway. Rough Gem is garbage? No. Hard disagree. It's niche. It's niche. But it's not garbage. It doesn't fit into every run. It fits into a very small portion of runs. But it's not ass. No Joker is garbage. Bro's never heard of Ceremonial Dagger. Have you made it to E yet? Yes, many times. I think the only like high scoring achievement that I don't have yet is unseeded Naninf. But these are unseeded stats, so that's my highest score on just like a normal run was E79. Ceremonial Dagger is great, especially with legendary jokers. Deranged chatter. Lock this person up. It's great with Smear Joker. That's debatable. Because that's, okay, then that's 2 utility jokers. I think it's actually, it's not intuitive for me to say that, but I think it's worse with Smeared Joker. 635 most money? Yeah, I'm kind of broke, honestly. I've never gotten to 4 digits money. Not gonna lie. I've never gotten a crazy, like, mail-in run on this account. I think on my phone I've gotten to, like, 1,500 or 2K. But, yeah, no. We haven't done high score in a while either, so, like, I kind of slept on mail-in until I got it on my phone once. E79 is crazy. Was that on stream? Because I want to see that. It was probably from a stream, like, very long ago. But yeah, it would have been on stream. I've gotten to 751 in, like, my first 100 runs. Well, you guys also have to consider that I think Bootstraps is bad and I don't take it. I feel like that kind of plays heavily into it as well. I don't like Bootstraps. Hunking Eternal Egg on Painted Deck while drunk forklifting is peak Balatro. What did I just read? I think I was playing Bull, to be honest. I will say Bull is better than Bootstraps by a mile. Nobody said anything about Bootstraps, bro. Well, that's like the #1 incentive for having that much money in the first place. Generally, you want to be spending money when you have that much. For rerolls, for like better jokers, right? Pretty much the only incentive for hoarding refills? Bro, what? The only incentive for rerolls, yeah. You want to be investing your money in rerolls. The only reason for holding an obscene amount of money like that is Bootstraps, bro. Or like, for a YouTube thumbnail. That's pretty much it. Stats. Somebody in YouTube chat wanted to see my most used jokers. This is a little bit swayed, just because, like, Blueprint, Hanging Chad, and Brainstorm in particular, we've used so much on, like, high score runs. But this is pretty much it. Chad, I'm just saying. Peep the red card in the top 10. Peep the red card in the top 10. What's the joker behind Abstract? Oh, I forgot I had a face cam. In the way. Abstract, top 10, red card. Red card, baby. Where my red card deniers at? Green being that high is crazy. Supernova is crazy. You guys are not Gold Stake gamers, bro. Those are both insane jokers for Gold Stake. These two are this high because of Gold Stake. Spectrals, we showed this last night. It was Cryptid and Immolate. Supernova is the best. Okay, that might be deranged. That might be a wild take. My top 2 jokers are Hanging Chad and Photograph. I mean, I feel like Hanging Chad is at, like, the top of pretty much everybody's list. Hanging Chad is just the GOAT. The first run I won was with Supernova. Big fan. How do you have soul that high? Because I have 420 hours in this game. I mean, 83 souls is a lot, but 420 hours in the game, how many runs is that? And how many Arcana packs per run is that? I mean, I feel like that's not a statistical anomaly. I usually never take Blue Joker on Gold Stake, but it makes sense. Blue Joker's in my top 10 for some reason. I think Blue Joker's slept on, bro. Chip Jokers are not that common. Blue Joker is an early game menace. When you're still trying to like get planet cards for your chip engine, Blue Joker is phenomenal for the early game. I have 99% completion. Only one Joker doesn't have a, excuse me, gold sticker. What is that, Joker? What are some of your favorite runs? Yesterday I had a runner build with Photo Chad. What's like my favorite Joker to use? What's my favorite Goofy run? I honestly don't know. Baron Mime is silly just because it like scores so high, but like that's kind of lame just because like, you know, it's the quintessential like score go burr. Wii is really fun. I think we had one run in Gold Stake where it was like Hanging Chad, Wii Joker, Flush 5 Lucky cards with Lucky Cat. That's probably the most fun that you can have with a run. Lucky Cat, a bunch of retriggering effects like Chad and Seltzer. We had Lucky 2s to keep the Lucky Cat full. And then we had a Wii Joker just because like Wii Joker's funny. My stats are really bad from when I thought Sock, Scary, and Smiley Face was the most broken combo. It is. What do you mean? My top 2 are Constellation 179 and Supernova 173. See? That chatter's going places. That chatter is a farm-raised Gold Stake gamer. It's the Order, a rare Joker that I just can't get a gold on. I mean, straight builds are rough, right? Unless you're on like red deck specifically. Not having that extra discard from blue stake and above kind of makes straight builds like a lot worse. Anyway, we're literally a half hour into stream and we have just been sitting here yapping. Let's get into an actual Gold Stake run. Somebody in chat said they wanted to see blue deck as first run, so let's go blue deck. We have 24 people in here, so let's also start a prediction. YouTubers, if you want to come over to the Twitch and gamble channel points, my Twitch is in my description. Otherwise, if you just want to chill on YouTube, that is also cool, but you cannot jamble if you are on YouTube. I uninstalled Balatro from my PC. Mods ban Aaron. Just kidding. How's Constellation top 3 for me? I've literally never used it. Bro, what? I mean, I don't use red card that much, and it's still in my top 3. I would assume that in cases like that, it's probably just like from when you were like very new to the game. Because I feel like red card I almost never pick up in Gold Stake anymore. I still think it's a really good Joker, but like I definitely have not used it in almost 800 rounds worth of Gold Stake runs. Same thing with Abstract. So I think early game stats just like sway a lot of the stats, especially since when you're in the earlier stakes, you're probably winning more, and that's probably boosting the numbers of some Jokers, because like in Gold Stake, if you hold a Joker for like 1 round and then you lose with it, that's going to add just like 1 round, right? Anyway. What's your favorite deck? Ghost, just because it's funny. But I think my most consistent deck is either yellow or green. I don't know what it is about green. I know people don't like green deck, but like, I'm kind of a menace on green deck. My Twitch chat can attest. My Twitch chat normally bets against me against all odds, but I'm kind of a green deck menace. Shock, how you feeling today? I'm all right. Not incredible, not like horrible. Just kind of chilling. All right, let's get into the run, shall we? Immediately. Could go for diamonds or clubs here. I'm feeling clubs, literally just because they're blue and we're on the blue deck. Punished. Do we have straight? No, we don't. My eyes don't work. Try again for clubs. We get the clubs, and this is just barely a winning hand. Huge. Thoughts on Magic Deck? Underrated. I don't love it, but I think Magic Deck is very good. I think consistent Magic Deck players in multiplayer are also scary. I've never doubted W Troll Joker. Why does Blueprint always appear more than Brainstorm? Probably just because it's unlocked faster, right? Bro's playing flushes L streamer. Buddy, it's the first round. Flush is the most consistent win, and it's not close. Okay, both of these are awful. Reserved parking, there's at least like this much incentive to maybe take it and not just sell it immediately. Okay, not looking great. We'll go for the clubs once again. One more time for clubs. We get the clubs. Okay, now it's kind of awkward. Could go for 3 of a kind. I don't think this wins. It actually does. Probably just getting out of parking then. I was confused about how my spectrals are so much higher than any of yours with significantly less hours, but then I was like, oh yes, seance and seance and seance and seance. True. How many hours do you have? Just under 430. Which sounds like a lot, but keep in mind I stream every single day except Sunday for like 3 hours a day. And in 39 out of any given 40 streams, I'm playing Balatro for the entire stream. Maybe that number's a little bit skewed, but you get the idea. I play a lot of Balatro on stream. I'm such a bum. I just got C+ at 1.3K. Holy. Congrats on the C+, though. That's huge. All right, well, this is like the first scoring option that's been thrown our way. So, oh, and we're going up against the monocle. Do you have a job outside of streaming? That's crazy that you just censored that. No, I do not have a job outside of streaming. Streaming is my one and only. Disclaimer, at least half are sleeping hours. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you AFK on the game, that makes sense. Is that counting hours on the phone? I mean, my hours on the phone, I don't play a ton of Gold Stake on my phone. I just kind of like goof off on my phone, so I don't really count the hours on my phone. But even if we were counting the hours on my phone, I would be up to like probably 450, 455. Skip for Judgment in Arcana pack. Bro. That's not the play. I feel like Crafty Joker is just... You know what? Monoclay on 5 hands... We can greed. We can greed. I'm not going for the Judgment Gambit, though. There's just no way that that's happening. Try for hearts. One more time for hearts. We get the hearts. This is not going to score 3 hundo, which is a little bit annoying. Now we pray that we top deck the clubs. We have 4 cards to a straight. Wheel of Fortune in YouTube chat just chatted no. That's crazy. Welcome in the Wheel of Fortune from Hit Game Balatro. How you doing, dog? Probably just go for the clubs again. We have 4 to the flush as opposed to 4 to the straight. So it's just higher odds that we draw the flush. Let's go for this. One more time for the flush. Straights are back. True. Well, that's a rough end to the run. Told y'all we should have picked Crafty. I was peer pressured into not taking Crafty by chat, and this is what happens. We lose to ante 1 on blue deck. Blood playing flushes still. Yo, we should have taken Crafty, man. I'm letting chat peer pressure me. This is not bueno. The doubters just won. You lost my points. Chat lost your points. I love doubting. That's crazy. All right, we're running that shit back. That was horrible. That was horrible. We're running that shit back. Should have opened Arcana. There was never a Judgment in there, I guarantee you. All right, run back the prediction. Run back the prediction. I'm locked in this time. We're not going to let the backseaters get to me. If we would have taken Crafty there, we would have been fine. Do we take the foil mime for the speculative Baron run? I'm not taking it. If there's a Baron in this pack, I guess if there's a Baron in this pack, I can't afford it. If there's a Baron in this pack, I'm selling it and taking it. Okay, this is interesting. What's our boss? So... Matador here is like $24 probably on average, because we need 2 winning hands and then we can just play dog shit to activate Matador for the hands in between. So if we take Matador, this is essentially passing up on a scoring joker for an investment tag. Or we could take Zany and try to force a gold sticker on it. I think it's probably just always Matador. And then let's just check the other buffoon pack because we're gonna have money. Ooh. This is more econ, but like this is really nice, but eternal rental is like pretty cringe. If this was just straight eternal, or even no, if it was just straight rental, I still wouldn't take. But if this was eternal, I'm like snap picking this. I think this is fine as an eternal. It's plus 25 molt. Like, that's not bad. But I think since it's eternal rental, probably just an egg line. I'm surprised you didn't take the speculative mime. Honestly, if it was holographic instead of foil, I'm definitely taking the speculative mime. But I think on a foil speculative mime, it's just not something that we can force. Hi, Shock. Yesterday I was laying down on my bed with my boyfriend. Yes, I know Pride Month is over, but I don't care. And I was casually daydreaming when my head came along the lines of trying to lower your weight is just de-gassing yourself. And I asked him about it, and he said, well, technically. First off, yeah, exactly what Cheese said. First, like, well put together sentence from Kiwi in probably over a millennium. But also, what did I just read? Xavier with the follow. Welcome in. Bang. Bananas, like free value. We could think about selling the egg to rip the spectral pack, but I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. Go for the flush. Credit card? Was there a credit card that I just passed? Yo, Loki, we should have taken that. Chat is actually correctamundo on that one. All right, we're going to try and get as much juice from the squeeze on Matador as possible here. Okay. Surely another high card doesn't win, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, exactly what I said. $24 from the Matador. We can actually, ooh. We can actually keep the Matador for this boss as well. And it's another suits boss. You know, low-key Matador is doing mad work right now. Also, I know I literally just said that I normally don't pick red card on my gold stake runs. However, this is like an incredible red card angle. We have hella econ early on, so we can just rip packs and immediately start scaling this. I think this is a red card angle and a half. Let's rip this in case there's like money in here. We could take Judgment. We could take Emperor to gamble on some money. Let's just start scaling the red card immediately. And then we don't need a planet pack right now, so I'm just going to stay at interest cap. We definitely could have opened that and most likely been fine, but that's okay. Bang. Judgment? Nah, we don't need it. I died in a single player run because I took red card. Okay, one person dying in one single player run does not make credit card bad. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm in your walls? Huge. Who isn't at this point? Pretty new to Balatro, but what does C++ mean? Is it the programming language? No. Yeah, my chat already explained it. Thank you, chat. It is an achievement in the game. You have to get a gold sticker on every single Joker in the game, so you have to beat a run on the highest difficulty with every Joker in the entire game. What's the mod with the Joker display? Funny you should say that because it is literally called Joker display. Funny you should phrase it like that, chatter. Crazy idea you're bad at using red card? No, for real. So right now I'm thinking we either want to play pairs because they're consistent or straights because we have runner. This planet pack yielded neither, so I think we just skip for red card. W voice crack, huge. Upgrade to pair, probably not an orbital tag angle. We have discards, so I'm just gonna fish for straight. One more time for straight. To be fair, that was a horrible angle to fish for straight there, but Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. This is gonna score somewhat dookie-ish because we don't have chips, but that's okay. All right, I guess we're just playing 2 pairs. I guess we could sandbag a little if we think we're gonna top deck a 9. We have 1 9 in the deck. Yeah, no. What's your least favorite boss blind excluding the plant? It's actually not the plant in general. Hot take, I don't think plant is that bad. Like, at all. 90% of runs, plant does not matter whatsoever. It's only the runs where it matters that... It's only the runs that it matters where it matters. It's only the runs where you're playing like Photo Chad where it actually matters. In 90% of gold stake runs, plant is just a nothing burger. Does Shock know I'm here? Yes or no? Who made this poll? It's definitely Gangsta. Gangsta's like the only person that would make a poll like that. What's the mod to put your face on the side of the game? True. How'd you know? You're literally the only one that would make a poll like that. Shock hates the Flint. Yeah, I really hate the Flint. What's another boss? You know what boss has really been pissing me off as of late? I gotta remember what it's called. I think it's House MD. Yeah, first hand is drawn face down. This isn't even that egregious of a boss, but House MD pisses me off. I don't like him. I think as of right now, like the Flint sucks. Base chips and mult are halved. That's horrible. I think I don't like House more for right now. Anyway, do we want a Cartomancer? Probably not. Mine is the Pillar. The Pillar sucks depending on what you're doing. Low-key, Anti-1, the Manacle sucks. No repeat hands is brutal too. Yeah, but I usually just lose on that one because I can't read. I feel like that one is also like, you can definitely play around it in 90% of circumstances. I just can't read when I get to the mouth, so I always die to it. Basically every boss blind is shit. I mean, yeah, that's kind of their thing, right? But I think some are definitely worse than others. Is hanging them worth 9 plus 3 mult right now? I think so. The monocle is not bad on plasma. I don't think the monocle is bad after Anti-1, but Anti-1 monoclave feels so bad. Worst boss is the one you don't read? Real. LeBron James played a square Joker hand on the Psychic? Yo, deadass. I think Hungman is worth 3 discards. I'm a big deck thinning fan. I think Wasteful is also just a cop here, even though it kind of messes with interest. I really like it. Hi peeps and hello to my 3rd favorite YouTuber. Is that a compliment or a diss? I honestly don't know. What's good, Lily? How you doing? I think this runner angle for right now is honestly just fine. Go for high straight, maybe? One more time for high straight. There we go. You forgot Matador value? Wait, you're so right. I didn't yet. Wait, this is gonna give me chips. That's fine. We got $8. Matador? Yeah, true. Flint is harder when you're brain dead and spam flushes. Also very true. Based chatter. Also very true. This is just a red card pack. Standard packs are like super yummy on red card because if you don't get something with a seal, it's just plus 3 mult. I think this is completely fine to take. Oh. Hello, Grimbo. You're kind of strange with our build. I want to be, like, pivoting into pairs, ideally, but we need discards to scale runner. So I think I'm actually going to say no to Grimbo here. Just go next. Is this green deck? No, this is yellow deck. The boss blind I've died to most is the one where all face cards are face down because my dumbass seems to love picking up Pareidolia right before it. That's huge. Shock, we know it's the mouth because you read it and immediately dimensioned it and killed yourself. Yeah, that's true. Just won my 4th gold stake with a proper straight build. Congrats on the gold stake win, man. That's huge. GGWP. Bro. Play the straight. Someone's going to believe this is actually yellow deck. You want to know that? You want to know the dumbest part of that? I actually was not rage baiting there. For some reason, my brain actually just said, "Yeah, this is yellow deck." I was not even being a facetious bastard there. I just, for some reason, genuinely thought this was yellow deck. So that your statement is true. That person is me. All right, we'll get the reroll voucher. Crack a planet pack. No straight, no Mercury. Probably just skip. Shock put a PNG of red deck over the blue deck just to fuck with people. Yeah, that's actually diabolical. I love that. Bang. Scale straight for right now. Plasma deck is my second lover. That's deranged, man. Future with the follow. Welcome in. Plasma deck white stake is so much fun. Plasma deck gold stake is agony. Plasma deck gold stake is rough. Lily with the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Yay, I can super chat. Love these streams. Aw, thank you. Thank you, W Lily. I appreciate that so much. Plasma, my baby. Plasma is silly, but like, I don't love Plasma. Plasma deck gold stake is just get the blue number. Bro, no, it's not. Plasma deck white stake is just get the blue number. Plasma deck gold stake, if you chips max, you just pass away, man. We could tarot block with the Justice, but I don't think it's that necessary right now. And I'm first in the YouTube community XP. Yay, chat. What is the new like YouTube update where I could see like the crowns on certain people's names? What is that? I actually genuinely don't know what that means. People have been saying XP all this stream. I don't know what that is. Somebody please enlighten me. Shock, please pick up a 5th Joker. This is not painted. Bro, we don't need it right now. I'm saving money. Sorry, peeps, for passing by a super chat. Hey, you know, sometimes games are pay to win. That's all right. We don't need another chips Joker, but like Castle on Recyclomancy is so good. But that is just, like it doesn't need to happen, but it's a notable shout out, right? Strawberry the Furret new account. Thank you for the follow. I had that soft locked me for a second. Shock tried gold stake Plasma on Vessel. How much score would be needed? 2.4 mil. I think you're doing well on YouTube because I found your stream through homepage recommendations. Huge. My streams are getting pushed. W's. I'm still trying to figure that out with the whole community XP things. I just genuinely don't know what that is, man. I would love to be in on the joke, so to speak. I lost my old account. Oh no. The bean bailed me out, bro. The bean is so huge. Welcome in, stimulated. W exclamation mark YT. Appreciate it, dog. I don't know why that didn't work. Larborg? I don't know if I said that right. Scream at me at the top of your lungs if I didn't say it right. But welcome in. Is making a glass gold seal face card worth +3 mult here? I feel like $3 is definitely worth 3 mult. Let's just do that. It messes with straights, but like once we get to a certain point with runner, we don't really care about straights, right? Hole. I mean, we have a lot of jacks now. Let's just full send. Go for the blue seal. We can like maybe copy that as well, and then it's like leagues and bounds better, which is pretty sick. What's our boss? No repeat hand types. I think that's fine. I don't want to say that it's definitively fine, but I think we can play around that. Okay. Apparently, the game really wants to give me money. You know what? I'll take some of it right now. Huge. Plus $6. No glass breaks. Smash like. I love screaming for ice cream, bro. What? Thank you for the YouTube links in chat. The only things I've figured out is super chats and that you gain 25 XP from your first regular chat and plus 25 XP after a certain amount of time. Bro, that's so weird. Is Blue Deck your favorite for gold sticker hunting? I don't really have a favorite for gold sticker hunting, if I'm being honest. I think Ghost Deck is my favorite game, but it's a lot less because of like the gold sticker ability and more just because Ghost Deck is full of shenanigans. $35 Temperance is so sexy there. Oh, Supernova? Is this a Supernova angle? We played one pair. We're halfway through ante 4. I feel like this is not a Supernova angle, but like it's scaling plus mult and we have a Mercury card. I'm going to slot him in for right now. We'll put a pin in that though, because he might just immediately get yoinked back out. We can just Tarot block, or we can get a $37 Temperance. If I'm on next stream, I want to see an abandoned run. Well, I mean, I don't know how long you're going to be staying, but I could be convinced to do an abandoned run after this run. Is Grimbo better? No. If we're pivoting pairs, I feel like Grimbo is not better. Also, is Photograph a play here? I feel like if we take Photograph, we're either getting rid of Supernova, which maybe feels awkward, or Banana, which maybe feels more awkward. Because with this vast amount of money, I would really like to be able to reroll into Cavendish. Mogger Nova? That's so weird. Give Glutinous some love? We could have, but I think it was rental, right? Otherwise, I would have picked it up. Shock finally has a 5th Joker, Peak Cinema. Photo is not it this run. I mean, it's not terrible just because we have a bunch of enhanced jacks, but like our planet card levels are kind of dookie right now. It's definitely one or the other, and I'm leaning towards Grimbo. Actually, I'm leaning towards neither of these. I think Supernova is just better than Grimbo for right now. Egg is just chilling. Egg has literally given us $70 worth of value. Egg is doing more than chilling right now. I was going to say Tragic. We missed Photo Chad, but this is Perishable Chad, so we don't really care. Let's go next. Let's play the straight. That is a crazy chat. What did I just read? French gooners be like, time to jack off. What? What jokers are we looking for? No, any but mostly non-gold stickered. Very, very cool. Cheese. Very, very inspiring. Thank you. I'm gonna take the Saturn here just because like we're playing straights right now for runner. Square is super cool, but probably don't need it when we have runner, right? I think square with runner in the build right now at 105 is just counterintuitive. We're looking for anything that doesn't have a gold sticker that we can easily fit into the run. I meant the non-gold stickers. I don't know off the top of my head. Who's playing Undertale in 2025? What do you mean, bro? Undertale's timeless. Take that back. Get that slander out of your mouth immediately. Undertale is peak, bruh. Also, Recyclomancy for runner is just so huge because now we pretty much just have guaranteed straight. This is no repeat hand types, right? Yeah, so we can sack a high card here for $3. I'm completely fine with that. Now we have Blue Seal. That's huge. Let's get rid of Moon. Let's make some lucky faces. Do we... I mean, if we have Recyclomancy... I wanted to play pairs just because like pairs are gold stake heavy, like they're gold stake tech, but like if we have 5 hands, 4 discards, let's just commit to straights. There's no point in not doing it. I'm gonna say Undertale wasn't that memorable for me, didn't even finish the game. I can't believe it. I mean, not every game is gonna be a fit for everybody, right? I loved Undertale, but like I feel like it's kind of a slow burn, so I could understand if some people maybe don't like it. We want to replace Nova with Swash. No, we don't, bro. Sell Egg Temperance is shit. That's a crazy take. Somebody in chat just said middle finger to Undertale. That was wild. Hating just to hate? On Jod, bro. Sup, short man. I'm not. Why are you keeping the jack as glass? I mean, there's no reason to not keep it as glass, right? Star, cringe. Go one more. Ancient Joker's bad here, but like it's another slot and it's not completely detrimental to us, so we'll just take it for right now. Go for low straight. Or not. I mean, I'm open to interpretation. I don't know if you noticed, but it might break. That's fine. We've gotten value out of it, man. We're not playing like 5-of-a-kind jacks. It's kind of tragic if it breaks, but it's not horrible at the end of the day. Ooh, is this a vamp? Is this a vamp line? We haven't had a good vamp run in a long time. I think this is a vamp angle. Chat, how do we feel about vamp here? Low key. Shock if you're shorter than a middle schooler, then I think you're kind of short. Bro, what do you mean? For 100% is Naninf needed? No. I'm still going to try and attempt unseeded Naninf, but it's not needed for 100%. Skipping for red card hurts vamp? Well, like, how much more do we need to skip for red card? And it's also only Arcana packs that hurt it, right? Like, these two standard packs don't matter. We have Econ, so we can be rolling through the shop for tarot cards. I don't think red card vamp is that counterintuitive. It's like there's a little bit of non-synergy, but I don't think it's that bad, honestly. I'm gonna take it. We haven't had a good vamp line. Haven't seen much of vamp. Does it strip seals too? No, the only thing it strips are enhancements. So like this foil card, it won't strip the foil, and if this foil was a red seal, it won't strip the red seal. I guess we're just taking jacks. Oh wait, immediate red card misplay. Okay, this pack sucks. Have you done an anti-39 run? No, I have not. I don't even know how one does one, if I'm being completely honest. But we could definitely look into it. I think that would be fun. I don't know how long that would take either, though. Like, would that be for those who like know about anti-39 runs? Would that be like a subathon thing, or is that something that we could realistically accomplish in like one stream? I genuinely don't know. I think his highest is anti-30. I don't think I've ever gotten past anti-24, actually. I don't think I've ever had a third endgame boss. You should probably get a mod that skips scoring. Yeah, true. What is your highest anti? Led just said it's 24. I think it's 24. I guess we could just check instead of just arbitrarily arguing. Yeah, 24. And that's probably final boss 24. Let's play the pair. Let's play the pair. Just to get a blue seal, I guess. Exit $41. It's tough. You need to hit a perfect Baron Mime build and then grinding past Naninf takes forever. Realistically, it's a 3+ hour run once you get it. Yeah, exactly. I just feel like it'd be kind of a pain in the ass, but it might be fun. Maybe one long stream. Yeah. Not to flex, I got anti-10. Bro is a Giga Chad. Holy. I got to anti-1 before I died at small blind. That's fair. That's fair. This Cavendish is just a slot in, right? We just put Cavendish in for egg and then we're done. Excuse me. Is more deck fixing worth 3 mult? Yeah. Or we could make another blue seal. How many do I have in the deck? Yeah, let's make another blue seal. Let's take the standard pack. Garbage. Could sell Supernova, honestly, for Cavendish. I'm not that... I still feel like we could get a couple more juicy Temperance hits on Egg. And Supernova is providing... If we pivot pairs, it's doing jack shit for us. And if we go for straights, it's providing pretty much also nothing. Because the difference is just the base mult and the straights. I think it's definitely just a sell Supernova by Cavendish angle. I won the Jokerless challenge using 5 of a kind today because I got an early Ouija. Yo, W. That's such a huge spectral card to hit for Jokerless. That's actually sick. Congrats on the Jokerless, W. Chat, I still have to do challenges. I low-key forgot about those. I look forward to unlocking that challenge. Yo, low-key, I really want to unlock Jokerless. I think it'll be so fun. Oh, wait, I forgot I did not need to put that glass. Well, first off, I didn't need to put that glass card at the end anyway because there was no plus molt trigger. But second off, I forgot Vamp ate the glass, so it was like double irrelevant. I used the unlock all. I mean, still, bro. Beating Jokerless is like... still pretty cool. I beat Jokerless with 3 of a kind. It's surprisingly strong. Well, I mean, since it's on white stake, I feel like 3 of a kind is like not that bad. Watch Big Banana pop. I will be crestfallen. Crestfallen if Cavendish explodes. Go for the Jack. We find the Jack. Why not unlock it this stream? Unlock it this stream. I would have to play like 10 challenges back to back and not lose a single one to unlock it this stream. That's like impossible. Have you ever seen Cavendish die? Not in any of my runs. Obviously, I've seen it on like YouTube and shit like that. But I, in all of my 400 hours of playing this video game, have never in my life seen Cavendish explode on my own screen. I think that... Well, we have Cavendish. Is the Times Molt really worth it? I guess. We can just do this. We have the egg for Econ, right? That's just infinite money. As long as we find, like, 1 Temperance. I feel like you should get a super secret Joker if you kill Cavendish. How deep is it gonna go? What's so good is that you basically have a free slot for a non-sticker Joker. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a crazy... crazily enough, it's a crazy Joker angle. Like, this is a phenomenal crazy Joker gold sticker angle. Just stick him right here. He doesn't do jack shit, but like, he gets a sticker, so that helps. What's good, broski? What's good, Isaiah? How you doing, man? What are your thoughts on jorking it using peanut butter? It kind of gets all over the place. It's maybe not as good as you would think it would be. Not that I would know, just like from what I've heard. From like friends. Dr. House. House MD. I hate this boss. I hate this boss. Specifically because we're playing straights, but like also I just don't like this boss. Only good with dogs if you know you know. I don't think I want to know. I'm okay. Doing well, brother. Still listening to music, and that Led Zeppelin album was sick. Well, I am glad that you enjoyed it. I will say, I have not listened to the entirety of the album that you suggested yet. I listened to, like, the first track in the first album that you sent in the Discord while I was editing. And I thought it was fire, honestly. I thought it was a really great song. I still need to listen to, like, the entire rest of the album. But that one song kind of sold it for me already. I loved that first song. Is another blue seal worth it? If we're playing 5-card hands, we can only hold 3 cards. Probably another blue seal is just like I don't know. We'll take it, but I don't see it being incredibly relevant. Let's go one more. Tragic. Where my Temperance at, bro? I can't really complain because we got like immediate hits in the early game, but we have not seen shit since like ante 3, I feel like. Let's just play the pair for the gold seal. Where 3? Where 3? Where 3, bro? Where? Where? Hello? What's your favorite genre? Grunge, for sure. There's a mod that adds lots of extra boss blinds. They're a really nice mix. There's a lot of mods that do that. I want to go back to Bunko eventually. I had so much fun with Bunko, Loki. Oops plus banana peel equals God Run. What? My idea was Cavendish dying gives you banana peel, which is ×5, but 1.5 chance to do nothing. Wait, that would be sick. Is the anti-1 scoring high enough to kill the player? That might be a fun speed run. I think boss blind is 200, so yeah, it should be. I had a college roommate that would do that, which explains why we had so much peanut butter. That's crazy. Banana peel sounds like a multiplayer Joker. Yo, true. Also, welcome in Hornet with the first time chat. Appreciate that, dog. Okay, let's go the Arcana pack. Kind of buns. Let's scale red card, even though we definitely don't need to at this point, I feel. But, you know, kind of no sense in not doing so. Nice. Go for the Hierophant for more Vamp. Give Vamp the good old Zuck material. I think a big reason nothing comes after Cavendish is imagine having to gold sticker that third Joker. That would just not be fun at all. Well, I mean, like, I was, like, kind of poking fun at it earlier, but it's also just, like, genuinely, then how far down does the rabbit hole go for Cavendish? Like, if you make a third step to Cavendish, then, you know, that's going to be in the game for, like, a solid couple of months. People are going to get bored of it, and they're going to be like, okay, now we need a fourth step, and that's just going to keep happening for every subsequent update. Which, like, to be fair, Balatro is goofy enough of a game where I feel like that could still definitely be something to be explored. But it's also just, like, a little bit annoying from a design perspective, right? I definitely don't think we need another blue seal at this point. Rocks can be face down? What? I didn't know this. That makes no sense. Why can rocks be face down? They're rocks. There we go. Discard for the blue. Probably discarding the face down blue. That's okay. There should be a new step, change Cavendish to like 5x, but make a new medium banana that does 3x with 1 in 25 chance. That'd be kind of funny. Here, okay, I can't read that name with the follow. Welcome in. Bro just pasted a copy pasta. I don't even know what the hell that is. Sorry. And immediately hit with the ban. That's crazy. Thank you, Aiden. Appreciate that, dog. What's the mod that you have beneath your Joker's focus? Joker display. Look it up. Very good mod. Very good mod. They're minerals, not rocks. It was a cock? Wait, really? Does it show up for mobile viewers? Because on PC, it just looks like nonsense. The copy pasta looks like actual nothing on PC. So it must just be a mobile exclusive copy pasta. All right. Hit him with the good old block. Okay. We could rip Arcana pack and hope for one big Temperance hit and then sell Egg here for list since we are on ante-8. Ooh, Cerulean Bell kind of blows, low-key. Will we ever sell Egg? Pre-fired that message, apparently. Okay, we got a Temperance. Now we're going up to, like, buku bucks. I think we just do this for the speculative gold sticker. Do this for Vamp value, Saturn card. Is this the fabled to-do list gold sticker? I think bro's finally gonna get it after being a candidate for it like 16 separate times. Business card? Could I get away with throwing away Runner? I think no. I'm not even gonna attempt to do so because I'm not like super confident with my scoring yet. Keep the 10-9-8, keep the Jack 10-9-8. To-do list on pair so we could actually squeeze some value out of this. Okay, well, this is awkward. Let's play this for the Vamp value. I think Runner really only matters for hands that aren't straights, right? I guess it's a ×2 on straights, though. Yeah, we're not going to get rid of Runner. You can just get Director's Cut? Yeah, but if we get Director's Cut and then it's like Vessel or something, then we just die, do we not? I feel like we're definitely not strong enough to beat Vessel. Suppose I could have just enhanced everything in that hand, but I digress. Nice. Bell is scary, but I think 5 hands, 4 discards. We can win in like 2 straights or just like a straight and a bullshit hand. I think we just muscle our way through the Cerulean Bell. Will you reroll the boss though? There's some bad others. Nah, I don't think we reroll. Cries in PS5, no mods. I'm so sorry, man. Glad I didn't have to see the private part. Yeah. That's like my first griefer. It's like kind of, it's almost wholesome. It's my first Twitch griefer. I'm starting to like Erratic Deck. Erratic Deck's an acquired taste, I feel like. I don't love it, but like, I could see why people enjoy it. Ooh. Ooh. No. Surely not. Look for the off chance of a nat negative that we need to sticker on. Hey, there's the egg. It all loops back around. I'm not rerolling. We're fine. Yeah, now we're probably completely fine. Yep, GG. $4 from List. List actually did something, chat. It's incredible. Feast your eyes. Now we just play pair and we win because we have the best jokers of all time. All right. Am I not a griefer? Well, like actual griefers. He said he was sorry. Lily Young from YouTube here. Welcome in, Lily. List cooked there? True. The $4 that immediately got eaten by the 2 rental tags, that was a lot. That was big. To-do list down, 1 down, 15 more, chat. We're 90% of the way there, chat. We are 90% of the way there, officially. Let me update the title. Let me update the titles. Yo, we have 21 viewers on YouTube stream. That's actually, like, a lot more than I normally have. Yo, if you're in YouTube chat right now, even if you're just lurking and not, like, chatting, I appreciate y'all. How's it going? To-do list completed. I think you would have been fine selling Runner, probably, but like I don't want to risk it. 5 hands, we're probably chilling, but Runner also makes it so that like all of our other hands score very well. If we sell Runner and then we can't play 2 straights, we maybe just die. Is it okay if I leave stream for a minute to use the bathroom? No. Take your PC to the toilet. I left YouTube chat. Turncoat. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, we're not going endless. All right. Chat, do we want to do a quick challenge run in between, or do we want to do some more gold staking? What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? If we want to do gold stake, somebody just say a deck. Otherwise, we can do whatever the next challenge run is. I guess I could just look. Next challenge run is non-perishable, so all jokers are eternal. Thank you for no endless. I actually normally like to go endless, but like with this run, it pretty much just doesn't matter. But like, also, we need more gold stickers, right? I need to look up what jokers I've golded. So far, it's just the one run on checkered deck. Challenge, I'm fine with non-perishable. Someone said abandon. Someone did say abandon, that's true. Please do checkered and play flush. I'm so sorry. Flush is like one of my least favorite hands in the game. This one's a fun challenge. Time for Eternal Jimbo. True. All right, we'll do Eternal Jimbo. We'll do the non-perishable challenge, and then somebody did say abandon deck. I don't remember who it was, but somebody in chat did say abandon deck, so we'll do abandon deck, and then after that, I guess I'll do checkered deck. I guess I'll do checkered deck after that. So challenge deck, abandoned, and then checkered. Actually, no, that's fine. All right, lock in. All jokers are eternal. Also pay out the prediction. Bang. I said abandon in my head. Tips for the X-ray vision challenge? Just play consistent hands. Play pairs. Don't play hands that require you to play multiple, like a lot of cards, because the margin of error goes up if you're playing like straights or something. Flushes are also really well just because the sort by suit button is so powerful on X-ray vision. So like I don't like flushes. I am a certified flush hater. But flushes on X-ray vision actually go. I think that's how I won it actually. Flush runs actually go like incredibly hard on X-ray vision challenge. Okay. Restrictions, nothing that's like perishable or that you have to sell to get value on. And then Verdant Leaf is banned. Yo, that's actually... I feel like Verdant Leaf being banned is not necessary whatsoever, but that's super sick. Okay. Can I use... Okay, I can't read that. That's up to you, dear chatter. That's up to you. I'll let you experiment, big guy. One more time for diamonds. Okay. I like flushes early game, but they're absolute trash, higher stakes, and higher antes. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a chatter after my own heart. Phenomenal start so far. Chat, be careful with your channel points. Flush is my favorite hand. I hate flushes. I'm so sorry. How to stop my glasses from breaking? I swear the odds are fake. The odds are very much not fake. You are just blessed with bad luck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're one of us. Excuse me. We could take Buffoon Pack. Keep in mind we're also on white stake, so like Eternal Shoot the Moon is kind of cringe in gold stake, I feel like, but like Eternal Shoot here I feel like is completely fine. Oh wait, everything's eternal. I'm stupid. Well, I mean, regardless. I think Mad Joker is always just kind of bad. I'm gonna open the Buffoon Pack and then we'll gauge from there. To-do list drunkard. To-do list could honestly be kind of sick, but like, do we really want to take this eternal? Probably not. I forgot what the challenge was for a second. True. Shoot the Moon could be good. It's not bad. Madness? Wait, is Madness banned? If Madness isn't banned, that's wild. Madness isn't banned. Neither is Dagger. Wait, Dagger isn't banned in this challenge. What? Why is Ceremonial Dagger not banned? It literally can't get... It is impossible for Ceremonial Dagger to get value. Wait. Why isn't that banned? It's impossible. Dagger doesn't work? That's what I'm saying. Why isn't it a part of the ban list? It is impossible for Dagger to get value here. That's crazy. Riffraff is the new worst Joker. Oh, true. Wait, does Riffraff produce Eternals? Because normally that's not how it works. Oh, now I kind of want to find a Judgment, because Judgment is also not on the ban list. I just want to see how that shit works. More than anything. I think we're fine to just go Jokerless into Big Blind, provided we get, like, even a tiny bit lucky. Just play 2 flushes, call it a day. Hell yeah, +0. True. Are spades better? Spades are better than clurbs here. Okay. You wouldn't know it. Does 3 of a kind win? Does Dagger do that interaction where if the thing can't be destroyed, it still gets its bonus? Unfortunately, no, it does not do that interaction, which I think is like a main selling point for why Dagger is awful. That's kind of some in-between territory, though, because I feel like Dagger would be kind of broken if it did do that. But, like, Madness also exists, so I don't know. Todd's honestly not bad. Mad Joker really wants to come with. It's our boss, the Goad. Maybe Todd is not as good, then? I mean, this is white stake. Like, if this was gold stake, Mad Joker showing up here would be really sad, but we could probably get away with a Mad Joker. Judgment, I'm not taking the Arcana pack. The odds that this Arcana pack has Judgment inside is like, what, 1 in 6? That's not happening. Judgment for real. There's gonna be no judgment in here. You guys happy? You guys happy? No judgment. I'm gonna reroll Loki. Oh, I'm so glad I did. Wait, that's a sick Eternal. It doesn't help for right now, but that's a sick Eternal. That might have been the worst reroll of all time, to be fair. But it's white stake, so like we're chilling. You say no judgment, but you sound like you're judging us. Bro, judgment in the Celestial pack. Oh yeah, my bad, chat. My bad. You so right. It was Crafty, Chaos the Clown, Fortune Teller, Swash, Throwback, the Tribe, Shoot the Moon. That was your winning gold stake run? Holy hell. What deck did you play on? You said checkered? Judgment here, though, for sure. I'm positive. Arcana, not Celestial. No, it was in the Celestial. YouTube chat said so. For sure, I'm certain. It's in the Jumbo. I'll humor y'all. I'll even give you another chance. We happy? We happy? I'll even humor y'all again. We happy? I could do this all day. We happy? It's not in there. There's no judgment. There's no judgment, chat. It's not. None. It's not there. It was in the other pack. I pre-fired you. Mods, timeout cheese. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was the reroll. Okay, we'll see it next shop then. Mods, pin that message if it's not in the next shop. Timeout cheese for the rest of the week. I'm just kidding. Kind of. Sherry is actually kind of good here with Blackboard, so hold that thought. Judgment in the voucher. Bro. What? What are the odds, though? What are the odds, though? Apparently pretty good. Wowie. Wowie, that should not have worked. Is the judgment in the pack with us right now? And it's not in the next shop. Ban whoever said it was. The ultimate aura farm here would be taking the superposition. The ultimate aura farm here would be taking the superposition. If I took the superposition and there was a judgment in it, I would actually freak out. I would actually freak out. If I took this, I'm not taking it here because it's horrible with Blackboard, but if I took this and there was a judgment in here, I would think I was in the Matrix. I think I would have an existential crisis. Superposition gives judgment. Ban that chatter. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Superposition, obviously the play. No. No. All right, we gotta lock in a little bit. We gotta lock in. We've been goofing off. It's been funny, but I'm also broke, which is maybe not so funny. So we gotta lock in for a segundo here. That was not a good play. I thought white stake would treat me better. That was not a good play. Ooh. Never punished. This hermit about to pop off. At Focus Shock, you are just being judgmental. Yeah. The judgment gives blueprint, bro. Pop the Hermes so I can take another Arcana pack here. No, I'm definitely just re-rolling. Burglar's not bad. Burglar Blackboard? That's not awful, no? We'll take him. We'll take him. Honestly, I need plus mult for right now. It's white stake. That's like not even that bad. There's a judgment in here too. Oh, the judgment actually gives me eternal jokers, but this is actually like kind of a fire one to get. Should have taken the death. Nah. We chilling. We chilling. We locked in. You don't get it, man. You don't get it. Okay, this halvesies is actually doing nothing for me. But that's okay. Okay, hold that thought, actually. It's definitely doing something for me, apparently. Soul in the voucher? Come on, man. Bro, what? What do you mean soul in the voucher? Also, Judgment giving Eternal Jokers is so cringe. What? What? We're gonna have to play around this halvesies for the rest of the game. This was such a bad idea. Half with Blackboard sucks. Yeah, but it's like it's white stake, so we can play around it. Yo, idle pivot. Oh, this would be the worst run of all time, but it would be so funny. Eternal Soul would be so weird to see. I just know damn well that with Aiden being in this stream, Soul would give Eternal Shiko and he would just perma freak out. He would go into a coma. Skip next? No. It's basically Jokerless now? Dude, it's definitely not. What are you on about? We have Burglar, Blackboard, and any plus mult. It's definitely not Jokerless right now. This is like the most consistent pair build of all time. Fuck Shiko. Bro, he ain't that bad. Come on now. Yeah, we literally just need Mercury cards and this is free. Shiko is ass. Cap. It's not ass, he's just niche. Can only take one more Joker before you're done. Yeah, so we gotta decide on a good one. Moon's like unironically pretty fire here. Apart from negatives. Oh yeah, true. I guess negatives do work like that, don't they? Wait, negative skip pivot? This is actually sick angle. The moon into the club is like actually just a tragic joke. Unironic. Can we get... is egg banned? Egg isn't banned. I think unironically, Eternal Egg here is just like a free W. I think Eternal Egg here just wins. Actually, not really, because we don't need Mult right now. We just need Mercury cards. We need hella blue seals. Okay, we're done. Okay, we're done. We just need blue seals. Is Leaf banned? Yeah, Leaf is banned. Do debuffed clubs and spades not count for Blackboard? No, they count. We're done. Now we just have Giga hands. This Halvesies thinks he's on the team, but other than that, we're actually kind of chilling. I say Shiko is ass when you have a Baron Mind build and the godforsaken Plant shows up. Bro, Plant is not that scary anyway. Also, this moon is kind of good now that we've seen the Club. Jack of Diamonds pretty terrible here since we have no way to discard the purple seal with an Eternal Burglar. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna do this. I mean, we have 10 hands. Like, how are we losing here? This is fine. My TV is still on the boss blind. Bro, what? Hermie. Hermie. Garbage. Mercury. I can just use Luchador for the Plant to reroll it with Voucher. Shiko is ass. Bro, the double Shiko tech is fire, though. Like, you have to admit. Wario and MK64 be like, I'm gonna win. That's crazy. W reference, though, for real. No space for the Eternal Showman? Bro, it's fine. This is never an Eternal Showman angle anyway. We're chilling. Judgment? We can't Judgment. Can you explain double Shiko? So essentially what Shiko does, Shiko reads that he turns off all the bosses, but what he actually does is he reverses them. So for some bosses, it doesn't matter. Like for Suits bosses, you can't reverse them twice. So obviously it doesn't matter. But say for like the water, start with 0 discards. What the water does is it just minuses your discards and then Shiko gives them back. So if you have Shiko, it gives them back twice. So if we go into the water with 3 discards, the water brings us to 0. First copy of Shiko gives us back our 3 discards, and then second copy of Shiko gives us 3 more discards, and we have a total of 6 discards. Violet Vessel is 6 times the base blind score. With 2 Shikos, it's actually a 1/6 of the base blind score. Same thing with the wall. The Mana Clay, instead of being -1 hand size, it gives you +1 hand size, and that's actually permanent. I don't know why that works, but it does. It's essentially just really funny. Triple Shiko tech, though? Yeah, exactly, bro. So I can have a double useless Shiko. Bro, single Shiko, I'm kind of with you. Single Shiko is kind of butt cheeks. But double Shiko is so funny, though. I didn't know about the Violet Vessel one. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, I love that. Ecto is like just strictly better on a Blackboard run, right? This is like almost assuredly Ecto, and then we could skip or Wraith. I feel like we definitely just skip. I don't think Wraith is worth. But that's like the best Ecto angle of all time. Lucky 9, Red Seal. It's a red card though, which is kind of cringe. We don't really need it. It is cool, but still fuck Shiko. Bro hates fun. Bro hates fun. Gonna lose a little bit of money here. That's okay. We're just gonna immediately get it back with Burglar, right? Because we have all the extra hands. Nice. Space for Judgment. Hallelujah, bro. Flower pot angle. Definitely, chat. Paintbrush is actually kind of bad here with Blackboard. Blackboard halvesies specifically. Can you copy Burglar? Yeah, that's what we've been doing the whole time. You copy Burglar, and then you just immediately shift it over to Blackboard for points. Hermie here's super cool. Could also Fool for a Mercury, but I don't think that's worth 20 bucks. No clue you could copy Burglar. I learned something. Yeah, it's like super good tech. Is not bad whatsoever. Purple Seals are garbage. Moon card is actually kind of sick. Lovers is not. Nor is Star. Go next. Huge. Yeah, we literally just need more Mercuries. A blue seal would do so much work. Do you like crumble cookies? I've never had crumble in my life. Chat, is that weird to say? I've never had crumble in my life. Is that a weird thing, or is that like relatable? Have a hexed misprint on Zodiac Blue Stake? That's so weird. Copy Burglar on Needle? Yeah. Is Needle up next? No, it's Psychic. Ban that chatter. I'm just kidding. We actually did Burglar tech on Needle last night. It was very funny. I laughed. Hard. Photo? Photo is kind of meaningless here. We could take it and we wouldn't be sad, but we can do better than Photo. Crumble overrated, but it can hit different sometimes. I mean, I feel like that's just the common consensus, yeah. I think the amount they charge for their shit is ludicrous. But like, if their shit's good, I guess. Brown Sugar Peak. IDK, dog, I'll take your word for it. You know what would be like the best thing? I feel like I've seen this exact shop, this seed, already. That's so weird. You know what would be like the best thing that we could roll for the build that we're doing right now? Stuntman. Daredevil is actually sick here. It's a red card, but it's gold sealed, so like we're playing it anyway. How do you feel about Kendrick Lamar? I'm indifferent. I like his songs, but like, I don't know. I'm not a Kendrick Glazer. Psychic low-key kind of awkward here, but I think we'll be fine. Paintbrush, that's bad for blackboard. Yeah, I mean, it's good for blue seals, but like we don't have any right now, so I'm not gonna full gambit for blue seals when there's like no immediate need to. So used to taking paintbrush. Me too. It feels like a gigantic misplay not taking it, but it is just the better play, I think. Seed money's kind of huge. Emphasis on kind of, but like it's still pretty cool. Don't need any of those. Take the Celestial for Mercury cards. We don't see Mercury cards. What's my Fool on? If my Fool's on like Hermit or something, it's on the Moon, I don't really care. Just take like straight, I guess. I remember last year my friends and I were so hyped when they played Not Like Us at a club when it first released, and then it became the most overplayed song ever. Yeah, like I 100% agree. I think it's a great song. Like I'll still listen to it and I'll still vibe to it, but like it's like the Back in Black of that genre now, which makes it pretty annoying. Do you know the highest hit for Misprint? Misprint is 0 through 23. 23 is the absolute max it can hit. Getting crumbled delivered while baked into the floor and forgetting until it gets there is pretty great. Take your word for it, man. Mucho dollars. Acrobat, kinda cringe. Matador manages to somehow be more cringe. I think we just Emperor. Hermie. Hi, I've been watching you for the last hour and did not say anything because I was playing Balatro 2. That's huge. That is perfectly fine. Welcome in, welcome in. Temperance is yummy. Chat, that was definitely a drunkard angle. W misplay. Going to crumble, not worth. See, like that's what I feel like should be the, or that's what I feel like is the consensus, the common consensus. I feel like it's just overpriced for what it is. No. What am I doing here? God, I'm having like an aneurysm trying to play this hand. Sadly, my test today is at 8:30, so in 45 minutes, you're gonna do great, man. But that is sad that you can only watch so much of the stream now. That's kind of sad. But you'll do fine on it. Is Crumble a shop? I think it is. Well, I think you can buy their stuff online, but I think it's also like a what's it called? Like a physical location. Yeah, but I can't watch your whole stream. You can watch the VOD. It's chill, it's chill. Supernova peak here. We don't need mult, we need chips. Like, Supernova's not bad here. It's just not what we need immediately. We have hella mult already. We just want, like, giga chips. Like, Blue Joker here is honestly just a win. I wanted Stuntman because I think it's funny, but, like, taking Blue Joker here literally just probably wins the game for us. Keep hearing a voice, then remember I have DBD open and I'm wearing the Iron Maiden shirt. I don't know that reference because I've never played Dead by Daylight. You should just judgment and let the gods decide. If we didn't have people's channel points riding on it, I low-key would do that. But I would feel bad if we just got dog shit and then the believers just get scammed. Let's take the Blue Joker. Immediate Stuntman next shop. That's... I was going to say almost as good, but I guess it's really not this late in the run. It's better to copy right now, Blue Joker or Blackboard? I love the one that had Wheel of Fortune say nope. What do you mean? Bro's the GOAT. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, in chat, the actual Wheel of Fortune, dude. That was sick. All right, well, this is awkward. Verdant Leaf would suck for this challenge. I don't think it's that bad, honestly. I mean, even like right now, look at where our scoring is coming from. It's just a Jokers. Iron Maiden is a band that did. Okay, I know what Iron Maiden is. When you wear the cosmetics, it plays their music. Oh. Chat, I know what the band is. I've literally worn Iron Maiden shirts on stream before. I was just confused if there was some other lore with like the video game that I was missing out on. I mean, all of these are meaningless. Verdant Leaf is banned. Yeah, Verdant Leaf is banned. We could take the Hollow card. Purple Seal's ass because we have Eternal Burglar, as I've said many a time before. I don't see a reason to not take the Hollow card. Especially when we have Blue Jonkler. Blue Jonkler wants us to have more cards in our deck. I feel like that's fine. Okay, now that we're out of the Flint, let me like calc an actual hand. Jesus. Now that we're out of the Flint, is it a Blackboard angle or is it a Blue Jonkler angle? I didn't even see what that scored, Loki. Will it be Violet? Maybe. Okay. This is Blue Jonkler angle. I think Blue Jonkler was more, was it not? Or am I tripping? Yeah, Blue Jonkler copy was actually more. That's kind of wild. What's your most used suit? Minus hearts. I don't know. I don't really have a suit that I pivot towards. I don't pivot towards suits for like concerning Jokers. I just pivot towards suits based on what bosses we've already seen. Bro is dementia? Bro, what? I'm definitely I don't have early onset. I don't know what you mean. Oh god, I didn't move the burglar fast enough. No, my life is over. I didn't move the burglar fast enough. It's over. I'm washed. Red card blue seal? It was a blue. Oh no, it was a red card blue seal. My bad. It's fine. We're just gonna get a moon in this shop and then we can fix that. I use hearts a lot because I like Bloodstone. Yeah, but like I think hearts are definitively the best suit in the game if we're like min-maxing to that extent, but like what are the odds that any given seed has a Bloodstone? Not that high, I feel. Forgot to copy Burglar again. My life is over. Dr. House sucks for this setup. Just gonna cycle everything. I have 7 hands, it's fine. Okay. I like Arrowhead 100% with enough money. Bro. Clubs go hard too with Onyx if you're just talking about winning a run. Yeah, Onyx is honestly like not even that bad of a Joker. I'll say it. I'll say it. That chatter's cooking. Onyx is not that bad. Moon might just be better than Hongman here, right? Actually, it's probably not because we want to hit the blue seal and that kind of shit. Buffoon pack is meaningless. Oh, this is anti-8. Bro, I'm so used to gold stakes scaling. I was like worried about how we're going to score. We just are because it's white stake. I just beat red stake with red deck. Am I him? You are indeed him. Congrats on the dub, though. That's huge. I like hearing about people's wins. It's huge. Real relapse with the prime. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. I want a Giga Rough Gem run so bad. I think it would be funny. I don't think it would be like a good run, but it would make me laugh. Bro forgot he was in a challenge? Like, dead ass. I've been stressing this whole time about like, oh, I need Mercuries so I don't just like die here. No, I don't. Now black stake on black deck, bro. Don't make a brother go through that. We want to bring people into the game. We don't want to kick people out. Don't make a brother do black deck, black stake. Is Blue Jonkler copy still the play? I suppose I should like actually play a hand. That would probably be smart. Is blue deck copy still the play? I feel like it might be blackboard copy at this point, since we've scaled pair a little bit. I didn't even see the numbers. 32K. $36K. Okay, so it's still marginally blue deck or blue jongleur. I mean, we have like 17 hands. It really doesn't matter that much, but it is what it is. Would it be possible to do high card only? I'm assuming, yeah, it would definitely be possible. It would be kind of like getting a blue percent one, right? What is this mod? If you're talking about the numbers below my jokers, it's Joker Display. Very good mod if you play on PC. Would highly recommend. What's copying Swash get you? Bro, we're not copying Swash. It's Hermie. What's our boss? Bell? That might be the boss that we care about the least, I ain't gonna lie. Let's take the blue seal for no particular reason. First round would be impossible for high card only. It would be extremely unlikely, but it's not impossible. It would just be like a very big sense of like, it would be like Kaizo Iron Mod essentially. You would have to do a lot of resets, but it would be possible because you could skip for Charm Tag. Did I keep a red card in hand? What just happened there that caused me to score so poorly? Anyway, you could skip for Charm Tag and then go like just Judgment, Fool, Judgment and get jokers. How are you winning round one with high card? Exactly that. You skip to get a Buffoon Pack. You can't get, you would have to get Charm Tag Judgment. Wouldn't you need a Buffoon Pack tag? You can't get Buffoon Pack tag in first ante. So you would need a Charm Tag Judgment skip. High Priestess tech too? No, High Priestess would not work. Your scaling is not going to be good enough to beat ante one with just high card. You would need jokers to pull it off, but it is in theory possible. Is there a card that I should aim for duplicating in my runs if I get DNA or death, etc.? I always aim for aces. Is that the best? No, aces have, in general, if you're going to be... You shouldn't be duplicating anything unless you have, like, some sort of meaning to. Like, duplicating an ace with no enhancement or anything into another ace with no enhancement is just meaningless. And that has nothing to do with the card. It's just, like... You want a higher density of like enhanced cards. So duplicating blank cards kind of doesn't matter. Same reason why I don't like DNA is DNA, you want to be duplicating stuff that has ideally a seal and an enhancement, which is like really difficult. But that being said, I think face cards are definitely the best thing to duplicate. Usually kings, I would say face cards have the most synergies. Yeah, face cards have the strongest synergies and also probably the most common synergies. So like if you're just duplicating to duplicate, ideally it's face cards, most likely kings or queens. But I would stray away from duplicating just like non-enhanced stuff. That challenge was easy. Yeah, I mean it's white stake. The white stake's kind of a sandbox. That challenge was not bad. All right, pay out the believers. Cool, thanks. Yeah, no problem, no problem. But yeah, in general, face cards are the best. Usually you just want to be, like, duplicating stuff that your jokers work with, though. Like, face cards are the best in a vacuum, but, like, obviously if you're running, like, a Cloud9 Scholar setup, first off, what are you doing? But, like, second off, you don't want to be duplicating face cards, right? You should wait till you have a seal or addition, then enhance it, then copy it. Right, exactly. If you don't have another joker you're looking to boost, I'd say kings, but obviously if you have Wii, twos, shoot the moon, queens, yeah, exactly. Steel cards, blue seals, red seals. Red seals less. Red seals is more of a multiplayer thing. Red seals especially in like the lower stakes, but even just like in general, red seals are kind of meh. They're like not that good, I would say. I think red seals are probably the least powerful seal in the game. Red seals are pretty weak for just winning. Yeah. They're not awful. Like red seal steel cards are pretty cool. Red seal gold cards are $6, but like They're not that great. they're every other seal I think is better. Gold cards are underrated as fuck when pair is the meta for gold stake. Yeah, gold cards are like phenomenal if you're doing just pair builds. Where's multiplayer? Yeah, it's a mod. Thank you, Cheese. It is a PC exclusive mod. Red seals are like molten plasma, good after you've won. Essentially, yeah. They get better in gold stake and such just because like red seal glass can maybe bridge the gap for some of the higher anti-scoring, but like in general, they're not that great. Hey, Focus Shock B. Thank you for that inspiring message, Kiwi. W Kiwi. Appreciate that, though. Anyway, chat, do we want to do gold stake now? Methinks we should just alternate. So what did we say we would do? Abandon deck. We'll do abandon deck gold stake, and then if we do this, we can like do challenges, I guess. Next challenge. Mods, run a poll. Do we want to do next challenge, or do we want to do gold stake? Mods, run a poll real quick. I'm gonna go piss and fill my water. We'll see the challenge. Black deck gold stake, bro. I'll do it, but I'm not running a prediction because that is guaranteed death. W voice crack. Anyway, I'll be right back. All right. It's a tie? Was the poll a tie? Bro. I think that means black deck. Definitely does not mean black deck. Holy shit, how does challenge... Did somebody enable... Somebody enabled votes to be given like more than once. Mods, who made the poll? Mods, who made the poll? Somebody enabled more than one vote per person. It was a channel points poll. It was a channel points poll. Are we for real? Are we dead ass? It was a channel points poll. You guys literally rug pulled. That's so cringe. Whatever mod did that, you guys are so cringe, bro. I mean, like, I appreciate you because you're a mod, but like, that's crazy. It was 1 point per vote, brother. Wasn't me. I just ran an ad break. Appreciate it, dog. All right, we'll do challenges, but don't be doing no more of that channel point poll business. All right. Next challenge is Medusa. I think this is literally just a Eternal Marble Joker. Oh, and we have hella rocks. It's abandoned deck, but with rocks. What am I looking at? This looks hilarious, but also terrible. All right. Well, I'm definitely winning this. Start the prediction. We're chilling. Lock in. This is going to be like the easiest win of the whole night. I rest my case. I rest my case. I'm so good at video games. Anyway. Pararox. I feel like this is still definitely a flush angle. Do a straight build to make it harder? Hell no. I have people's channel points on the line, bruh. Now I'm just going to play full house is what I was going to say. Absolutely. Chat, vote with your channel points if you want to gamble on the run's success. Riffraff? I really wish you were negative, but that's okay. Riffraff, I feel like, is not terrible here. I'm going to look in the Buffoon pack, but I'm probably also taking Riffraff. Hallucination's pretty funny. Just make a full deck of rocks. Riffraff fill the last 2 slots, hopefully with shit that doesn't suck. All right, well, business card is just immediate money. Malin is not a point scoring joker. We might actually lose to this boss. That's kind of rough. We could play a bunch of rocks just because it's funny, but like, ideally we're not doing that. Please lose to make them more poor. No. I think this is a flush angle once again, unfortunately. Perhaps I misspoke. Let's do this. Just so that I'm not throwing away discards willy-nilly. That's a risky flush angle. I swear to God, I've bet wrong every time tonight. I'm sorry, dog. Hopefully this time you'll bet right, I guess. Play the straight. How many rocks have I discarded? Not a ton. Has bro played a stone card yet? Bro, we have no times molt. Like, the rocks don't really do much. The rocks don't really do much, bruv. Okay, we're chilling. I almost said something that'd be really bad about without context. Well, now you gotta spill it. Now you gotta spill it. Okay, we're rich. But what do we do with this now? Oops. Tarot card. Huge. I mean, I guess we're just doing rocks only. What boss did we just see? We just saw diamonds. Let's hang them. That's fitting. Buy you for right now just so we don't die. That's horrible. Mail-in on 3s. Pretty sweet. was about to say steal money from the homeless. What? My country doesn't allow online gambling. Cringe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Preston with the 9 bits. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Clubs flush just wins, so I'm going to try and get... Yeah, that's what I wanted. More mail-in value. Huge. Okay, but like, could I get the clubs now? That would be really sick. I didn't cut any, so like, can I get them? They're still there. I would have freaked out if I didn't get them, bro. Okay, that's fine. Sold oops spin wheel. Yo, I literally forgot that it worked like that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was a misplay and a half. I literally forgot that that was a thing that you could do. Unironically, a misprint angle. What is happening? What is happening? That's a crazy shop. This is probably not happening with that many rocks in the deck, though. Let's crack you. Hang them. I say we just go for the funny route and try to make a full deck of rocks. Okay. No, we don't want to do this, actually. Ankh would have been really funny, but it also would have made it harder. Ankh, I dare you. It would have been funny, and I was definitely considering it, but it would have made it harder to deck fix the existing not rock cards. That's the only reason that I didn't do it. Otherwise, I would have Ankh'd there just because it's funny, and because we have pants in the shop, so like we can get away with doing so. A shiny rock would be nice. Yeah, shiny rock would be sick. Maybe in a standard pack, probably wishful thinking, but like, it's possible, right? Misprint, don't get me out so I can farm. Thank you. Okay, cool. But 'twas funny? Yeah, but we also probably die if we do that. Alright, well now we can keep you for a segundo. High card? No high card. The one time that I want it, bro, does not appear. That's so cool. Misprint got you. Perhaps. We'll death over the tower here just so that we can maybe get it in our Fool and death the purple seal. 2 and 2 hallucination. Kind of sweet. Go next. What am I looking at? Surely this doesn't win unless we get like a phenomenal misprint hit. Okay. Rebate on 10s. Now we probably just win no matter what we play, so I'm just going to burn all my discards for potential rebate. Sag. Ooh, Death Guard. We can start copying that purple seal rock. If we find it again, which I feel like we definitely could. Stuntman was cooking. Are you not familiar with what stones do? Did we just forget what stones do in this video game? Stuntman was not cooking. What do you mean? Stuntman is effectively just... They give yeah, okay. Okay. Yep, they definitely do, chat. Superposition? No. Surely not. Reroll for no particular reason. 8-ball? Honestly, I think Malin is better here, but like 8-ball's kind of funny. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot bring myself to do it, chat. They break glass? Wait, you're onto something. Okay, there's a rebate hit. I want to see if I can fish for my... I know I'm ignoring rebate value, but I really want to see if I can fish for my purple seal rock to copy it. Okay, well now we're getting to the point where I just like need to score, so probably just do this. Unfortunate. They beat scissors. Also true. Wait, chat's cooking. Okay, this is funny. High card, please. Thank you. Mega Spectral. Ooh. Gold seal rock? Wait, we're cooking. I think deathing the purple seal rock is still better here. But the gold seal is very nice. I think Ecto is probably bad here. I don't think there's a single thing in this lineup that we want to be keeping late game. Wraith costs $28, which is pretty stupid, and Ouija is Ouija on a rock deck, so nope. Ginger root syrup with the tier 1 to Troll Joker. Appreciate it, man. Why didn't bro discard there? I mean, I should have, but it's fine. Go next. We're not upgrading pair. Ooh, low key, low key. Flint kind of scary for real. Flint kind of scary for real. Let's discard for a little bit of rebate value. Let's go for the rocks. We get the gold seal rock. Hold that thought. I want this purple seal rock. Where is he? Mail-in. Bro, the purple seal rock is just not showing up, and it's actually kind of making me angry. That was great. I genuinely laughed pretty hard. Wait, what do you mean? What'd I do? Oh, they beat Scissors. That was honestly pretty good. All right, well, let's just death this then. I'm immediately gonna find my purple seal next roll, but that's okay. All right, I need more like generically powerful jokers. That's not what I meant, but like I suppose that kind of counts. Not U-Shock. Yeah. I locked in. Justice is actually kind of bad here. Sun is also kind of bad here. That's... Death is better. Magician is kind of cringe. Death Fool? Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Go next. I think I could be a stand-up comedian. I think so too. Troll Joker. You're so right. You're so real for that. Let's go for you. I still really want that purple seal for the full deck of rocks, but I think that's maybe not gonna happen. I'd heckle you? That's crazy. Grabber's pretty nice for finding the stupid purple seal that just refuses to show up. I want that. Raccoon Lord with the follow. That's a sick username, honestly. Welcome in, man. How you doing? All right, let's go next. The eye is low-key kind of tragic. Yes, finally, man. Can Idol hit Stone of Stone? No, Idol can't hit stones, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, if you have a full deck of stones, Idol just hits like some random shit. It's probably more intuitive than that. In fact, I would say it's almost assuredly more intuitive than that, but I am not certain the extent of Idol with rocks. Okay, this is maybe a judgment angle. I don't think it is yet. Ace of Spades it hits. Thank you. W info. Yo, judgment? We're for real calling out the judgment now? Are we deadass? I mean, baseball card is like unironically good for scoring here, but I mean, mail-in's gonna be bad if we're just making our deck rocks anyway. I don't want to be scoring out, though. Like, I don't want to be beating blinds in one hand because I want to get more of our purple seals. Judgment in the Cartomancer, bro. I'm going to sell this here and see what Judgment gives us. Welcome back. We'll take the Cartomancer for right now. Midas Mask is horrible. Mercury card. Yeah, all those are pretty bad. I've never seen that. Well, you have now. Emperor. Fool Hung Man is actually sick. It's actually really nice. We can hang him. We can fool. We can hang him. That tracks. W reference, W reference. Let's discard the purple seals. Hopefully we get more hung men. Damn. Tragic. We did get money though, like I can't really complain about that. Let's try and hit some more purple seals. Or we could just go for money. Whenever I need misprint to do badly so that I can like deck thin or like deck fix, it's just my goat. It's actually wild. Yo, this could actually be a Space Joker angle over misprint, which is kind of funny. I think that's a bad play, but like it's definitely a play that we could make. Both of these kind of suck. Let's get rid of strength for the standard pack. Spaceman cooks here, like actually, yeah, but the problem is if he's a coin flip though. He's not like guaranteed. If he was guaranteed, he's like the goat, but if he just sleeps for a while, we might just die. Oh, and also the eye. So no, he actually does not cook here. Yeah, we gotta pass on Space Joker. It's rough, but it just has to happen. Invis oops for future Space Joker? Instead of Cartomancer? I don't know. I feel like Cartomancer is pretty cool. Why not over Hallucination? You've already got purple seals? Yeah, but I'm trying to get the full deck to be rocks. So I need I want as much tarot generation as I can get my grubby little fingers on. If I was just trying to min-max, then we definitely take the Space Jonkler there, but I'm just trying to be funny, so I want as many tarot cards as I can generate. Instead of Marble Joker. Does bro not know the challenge? I want this Invis. Invis low-key kind of tragic if it copies the Marble Joker, though. For the same reason that we didn't Onk it before. Like, we want to be able to deck fix these cards. And if we just add more rocks every round, that becomes harder and harder and harder and harder. W voice crack. I think Invis might just be a skip here. If it copies Marble, it's funny. It's funny, but it's not as funny as a full deck of rocks would be. I think we just skip. W not getting Cartomancer value, smash like. Priestess Fool. That's pretty good, actually. Might as well play a fistful of rocks. If we win here, it's fine, because this is like kind of a rough boss. Okay. I'm just gonna win here. I don't want to mess around on this boss. We probably... Ooh, okay, that's an issue. Bro lucked out? Well, you say that. Okay, we have a pair. Now we're pretty chilling. Now we're kind of sitting pretty, in theory. Keep the Fool for like a death. My internet is trash tonight. My apologies, man. That's unfortunate. Look inside. Blue seal is nice, but not as nice as a rock. We could convert this into a rock, though, if we get, like, tower. Maybe we don't need blue seal. Scammed myself out of hallucination value again. Streamer is selling. Wheel or Emperor here? Honestly, I just Pluto into Emperor. Double oops. I mean, that's the funny play, but I don't think it's ever the good play. By the Devil to Tarot block for Emperor. Huge. Jamble time. Tower. Did we take that blue seal? No. Tower's still fine here. Hieroglyph is also low-key pretty good. I think I'm just going to snap pick him since we already have the +1 hand. Gives us more time to fix into more stones. I'm gonna ask you to hold that thought on the tower. Moon. Cringe. Okay, now we'll tower. Play the gold seal. Best business card ever? True. Business card's a monster there, for real. Should we take Jimbo instead of Misprint? That's such a dumb play, but I kind of want to do it just because it's silly. Oh, hello. Hermie and then Brainstorm here is just like phenomenal, no? Is this pinned? No, this isn't pinned. This is like almost assuredly a Brainstorm angle, no? This is just buku bucks in terms of tarot generation. I feel like if we get rid of Misprint, though, we might die. Probably not, but no, we'll just get rid of Misprint for right now. Make all the tarot cards in the world. Another Hermes, pretty sick. What about Molt? Who needs Molt, chat? What is this Molt thing? Molt is gone now? Chat, who needs Molt when we have rocks? Are we being for real? We could have him come along for the ride. We could have him come along for the ride. You? We have a level 7 high card. This is fine. Chat, do you know what 300 times 7 is? This isn't Plasma Deck, bro. Chat, do you know what 5 rocks on a level 7 high card scores? 2100. You know how many 5 rock hands we can play? A lot. A lot. I'm just saying. No, math is hard. Fair enough. We can, if we're gonna take plus mult, there's better plus mult to be taken. That qualifies. Hollow on the wheel. Wait, hollow wheel? Getting hollow from a wheel is like unironically kind of a win condition for us right now. 4 hands? Fine. We'll take we'll take the popcorn over hallucination. It's just better. I think oops is somewhat diminishing returns. We'll take the popcorn. God, guys. Jeez. We would have been fine, but chat's gonna backseat me until the dawn of a new age. Tower's pretty cool. Tower fool. Thank the Lord for Ride the Bus, bro. Ride the Bus is not the play right now. Ride the Bus is too strong. I guess popcorn is too. It's fine, chat. It's fine. I love rocks. So do I. Aiden gets it. I didn't copy the hallucination, but we still got giga value out of that. A hung man is worth $20 to me right now, I feel. How many numbered cards do I have in my deck? 5, 8. This is 10, 15, 20, 22 numbered cards. So we would need 11 hung men to deck fix all of the numbers out of our deck. Let's do, yeah, we could do that. Blue Joker when? Bro. This is unironically, like, kind of funny, no? This is plus mult and econ. I think we just take this. It's not a ton of econ, but, like, we don't need it to be a ton of econ. We just need it to be mult and a little bit of econ. That's, like, actually kind of perfect. Worst reserved of all time. To the Moon is honestly not too bad. Not too much Cartomancer value happening here, but that's okay. Hang him. Discard the purple seal. Fool for a hung man. Play the gold seal. Numbers, hang him. What do you think the Balatro rocks taste like? Bro, what? Probably like rocks, if I had to guess. There's no point in not using this because we're just going to get more tarot cards in the future. Nice. Ante 5, so we have 4 full antes to get all the rocks out of our deck. I feel like we could do that. Copy the hallucination. Open both of these. Tarot Merchant is huge. Pluto card is huge. Empress kind of blows. I'm going to sell that on the off chance we get 2 tarot hits. That was so worth it. Actually, we got a sun, so it kind of wasn't, but that's okay. Skip that. No rocks. Tarot Merchant is phenomenal. Sell sun for double Cardomancer. God. Hang 'em. Purple seal. Sell you. Play the gold. Purple seal. Judgment. Cringe. Play the pair. Less points, I think. Yep, perfect. Purple seal and mail-in value. Hello? Oh, I saw the plus 10, the red plus 10 and thought it was on 10s. I'm an idiot. Okay. Smash like. Anyway, we got like so much money off of Temperance. We're chilling. Stop hanging these cards that the 18th card that you murdered today. Bro, we're getting all the numbers out of our deck. We don't like numbers here because numbers mean math and math is cringe. So we are hanging all of the cards today. Polychrome rock incoming. That's a rock. I don't want to add more rocks though. I want to get the existing rocks out. Oh, Polychrome. Damn. Fortune teller at plus 43, anti 5. Most useful fortune teller. Holy hungman. Pluto. But I'm good at math. And whatever, cringe lord. I'm just kidding. Idol. That's so funny here, but we're not doing that. Chat, hear me out. Paradolia Photo Chad rock build. I'm cooking. Paradolia Photo Chad rock build. We make our entire... Okay, we're taking this into Endless for this sole purpose. We make our entire deck rocks. We find Paradolia Photo Chad. Not now. No, I know we're definitely not doing this now. But I think it's definitely a hilarious line that we could take. All right, let's go next. Cardomancer Loki getting scammed here. We'll try and keep the gold. I don't think it's going to matter, but maybe it does. Hunting for purple seals. There's one. Get him. Actually going to save my discards a little bit. Play the gold seal. Turn the aces into 2s? Why? Just for higher mail-in hit chance? I beg. We have 0 2s in the deck. It literally doesn't matter. I'm not doing that. That's actually worse in theory. $10 off of the mail-in. Peep it. Magician's horrible. Could actually strength here for $10. Using a strength here is half of a Hermie for mail-in. I'm like completely fine with that. The aces aren't number cards yet. 2s are. There's a number on it. It's 1. It's one thing. We're fine, chat. Zoloto's cringe. 5-of-a-kind rocks. Ship it. We get out. We get lots of money. Bang. Raised fist. Most useful raised fist run. Trust. Okay. Crack the Celestial pack first so that we can use any hallucination cards in the pack. Nothing really helps us here, so we'll just grab a Hermit. Go next. This Cartomancer is low-key doing, like, nothing. Sock. Judgment. Hungman. Here we go. Reroll one more. That's pretty good. This Cartomancer low-key a bum. Mailin on 3s. Sock Pareidolia for real? True. There was some tech there that we missed, unfortunately. That's okay. Hang 'em. Purple Seal. Justice is not what we want. Fool. Hang 'em. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbered cards left total. Priestess, not what we want. Does get us up to interest cap though, so like that's pretty cool. W Empress Loki. This doesn't win. We have $10 from mail-in on this 3. How many 3s do I have remaining? 0. I just had 1 in the whole deck. Okay. All rocks should be its own secret hand for real. Bro's cooking with that, unironically. That would be sick. Slight misplay. If I would have played one more hand, we probably don't win, and then we could have discarded the purple seal and the mail-in. W not reading that tooth depletes money. It's fine. We got $10 from the mail-in, so we're still at interest cap, chat. Hilarious driver's license line. Take the Celestial. Sun is horrible. Arcana. Nothing in the Arcana. We'll just take the Devil card. Emperor. Death's pretty cool if we come across a purple seal. Star's horrible. Nice. Mail-in on 8s. It should be called the Dwayne Johnson. That'd be so sick. Still no purple seal. Big sad. Still no purple seal. Does this win? I don't believe so. No, it actually definitely does. I'm an idiot. So now we got to discard, unfortunately. There's a purple seal. Death a number into a purple seal. Rip both purple seals. We'll Fool. Then we'll Hermit. We'll turn our steel into another purple seal rock. Rip the purple seals once more. Nothing of relevance. Ship it. Win. Copy Hallucination for packs. Huge. Standard pack. You get a Fool for a death. That's pretty good. It's pretty phenomenal. Let's just rip that immediately. Let's buy blank. Antimatter angle goes crazy. I'm just taking the Hermit here. I think deathing a just a standard rock when we have a bunch of purple seal rocks is kind of stupid. That's fine. That's half a Hungman for all intents and purposes. Go next. How is it still on anti-6? Because we're just trolling, bro. Okay, $10 here. Are you winning, son? One could say that. One could say that. It's been years, bro, because we're like giga deck fixing. It's fine, dog. Okay, huge. We can death an ace into a purple seal. Discard 2 here. Ooh. Discard 1 here. So that we get mail-in value. Huge death. What is this deck? Don't worry about it, Perry. Don't Don't worry, we're experimenting. We're experimenting. How many purple seals is that? Not nearly enough. Oh! We're getting so lucky with the deaths, man. What? Tower? We have to almost be done. Two hung men worth of numbered cards in the deck. Cartomancer's low-key not doing anything. I kind of want to just pop this Judgment. I think we're fine to not do that. Shock is playing for content, not a win. I mean, we're playing for both, right? This run definitely still wins. We are going to need a little bit more of a scoring boost for next blind, though, because we're making like 32, 33k here. We need 40k for the Psychic. We've been going into like every single one of these blinds with tarot cards. Let's maybe sell the Cartomancer and just rip this. That's like the worst thing we could have hit. That is unironically so sad. That actually hurts my fucking feelings, dude. Ebola with the follow. Oh man, that's ominous. It gives Stone Joker. I would freak out. That would be so funny. Okay, sell the credit card so that it can appear in a future Judgment. Ooh. You know I'm about to gamble that, even though it's a misplay. Ha! It's not a misplay. Smash like. If you do somehow lose this, are you still posting it? No, which is why we never lose this, right? Space Joker's not enough right now, which is it's a sad truth, but it is a truth. I think Swash is enough. Go next. Spaceman. I really want the Spaceman, but it's like almost assuredly not the play, which is tragic, but like it just is what it is. All right, I'm gonna sack a little. Like, how much is this if we're copying Swash? Spaceman probably over Hallucination. Yeah, true. That's actually very real. Okay, let's play this hand just so we have points to like play around with. And then we can sandbag a little bit to find our numbered cards and just tower fool them. You badmouthed Swash earlier, sell him. We need him to not pass away here. Okay, well this is awkward, but next hand wins. Gold Seals hype. There's one. Got him. Got him. Got his ass, chat. Oh, there's the other ones. We can only hit one of these, though. That's actually so tragic. It's fine. 2 lonely numbered cards in the deck. $11. Loyalty is not it. We'll take the Hone because this could actually give us like a polychrome rock from a pack. It would be pretty funny. Dwayne is popping off. True. Crack the pack for Taros. Pluto is like unironically kind of huge. We need that base mult. Does Stone Joker start foil? No, we just roll the foil from a wheel. Hermes huge. In theory, we could gold seal this foil. We could like rock this and just have a foil gold seal rock, but I'm not doing this. Chispa with the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, that's more work than it's worth. One more. We could take the Justice card just because maybe we put this on a numbered card and then it breaks. Let's see it. Tragic. Greatest fortune teller to date? True. Oh, we actually won there. Okay, so we got no value out of that blind. Tragic. Celestial pack. Sun is very cringe, but we can tarot block at the very least. Jack shit, that's so cool. Sock is our late game plan, but not right now. +1 stone. Chat, who's counting? +1 stone. Only 2 stakes remaining on black deck to complete all decks. Any tips? Honestly, for black deck, I'm on a horrendous loss streak with gold stake black deck right now. You just need to get a lucky run. Supernova's too strong. We wanna be able to not play as many hands. Or we want to be able to play more hands so that we can see like more purple seals. Back to 52 cards. Yeah. Wasn't Fortune Teller better than Swash? Yeah, Fortune Teller was better. Supernova was better, but we want to be able to sandbag a little bit so we can see more purple seals and deck fix a little bit more. Worst purple seals to date. Huge. This wins, and there's like no way to fix the other cards, so we're chilling. Bang. Sixth Sense is one of our cards is 6. No. Tragic. Best business card of all time. First multiplayer of the night, and it's black deck gold stake. That's rough. Ew. On multiplayer, I feel like it's a lot more playable, though, because on multiplayer, you're allowed to die. Gold stake vanilla, you're just not allowed to pass away, which makes it so much worse. Another nope on the wheel. That's huge. Face cards are drawn face down. No, dude. What? No, dude. Face cards drawn face down. Damn it. Okay, we are just farming money right now. This is so sick. Early game money plus smart plays helps. It's a really fine line, though, because like the -1 hand means you want a lot more scoring than you would on any other given run, which means you want to be spending a lot of your early money, which is like very counterintuitive, but like it's kind of just how it is. Okay, this wins, I don't think, no matter what, but there's no way to get purple seal value anymore, so now we just want to play this. Break, damn it. We just need one more Hung Man and like insane RNG. Honestly, Hung Man Fool gets it done. This mail-in is like very diminishing returns. We still need it to not die, but it's like very diminishing returns. Let's crack the standard pack for hallucination. Strength is not it, man. Zawarudo is also not it. Just Skipperooski. Paintbrush kind of huge, though. Baron? Hello, Baron. How are you today? There's the Fool. If we can find Death or Hung Man, we just get the funny run. Probably taking this Seltzer low-key. The Polychrome is... I mean, the Seltzer is a ×2 for rocks. And then the Polychrome is a +7 to high card. So it's not as good as mail-in, but like when you factor in chips, this is just a ×2 and then Polychrome. So we probably always take this for right now. Now we just want death. Okay, we're done. Enough to beat the boss? Most likely. Could copy it? No, because we want to see our other cards to fix them. Next hand wins. Unfortunate. This is the worst our scoring could possibly be, so this hand just gets us out. If needed. Right. Yeah, true. Yeah, if it comes to that, we could definitely do it. Let's take a look in the Arcana pack. No number, we full skip. Polychrome Rock. Skip Baruski. Go next. There's one. Oh my god, I'm a win? Huge. Uno mas indeed. I mean, we're seeing a considerable portion of our deck. I feel like this is definitely not impossible to hit this last one. We're seeing, what, like 2/3-ish of our deck? Every blind. What's the blind here? Verdant Leaf. Yeah, that's super cool. Thanks. In theory, we don't need any more tarot cards, though, so we can just... Low-key, we can just sell the Hallucination. And then Verdant Leaf is a nothing burger. Huge. Why don't you copy Polychrome? Because we don't need to right now. I'm trying to find one last card in my deck. Okay, well, that's awkward. Banana? No. Because we want to sell it to the boss. I'm stupid. Hungman's effectively worse than death here. Verdant Leaf. Sell. Let's see him. Let's go. The dream is complete. I'm gonna copy the gold seal here. Let's go. Okay, so now we need to assemble the funny combo. So now we want to try and Econ Max. Okay, so what do we need for this? We need Pareidolia Photo Chat, right? And then we could do like Sock, keep the Brainstorm. Or Blueprint, keep the Brainstorm. The hardest deck possible, true. The last round to do it, well, we're definitely taking this into Endless just because it's hilarious. But if my intent was just to make a full deck of rocks, then yeah, we would end it here. But that is not my intent. My intent is to Econ Max and then to create a rocks Photo Chat build. You made some heads up plays. Thanks, Jimbo. All right, first off, pay out the believers. Second off, we are looking for combo pieces now. Glow Up could potentially get us Polychrome Rocks still. So that's pretty cool. Now we probably just want to hang the non-seal rocks, right? So we come across the things that we care about more. So let's sell Empress here. Let's maybe Priestess, just for a little bit of econ. And then let's hang the regular rocks. I won 2 points? Hell yeah. W chatter. Okay. Let's Judgment, see what's in the box. Driver's License is pretty good here, just for not losing. Hang him. Hermie. Sag. Now we just want to discard purple seals for like Hermie and shit like that. Wheel here. Unfortunate. Neither of these matter. Play the gold seal. Seltzer dies. That was a great judgment and you had like no reaction. Well, I mean, it's a good judgment, but it's not good for what we want to be doing, right? So it's like whatever. But it keeps us alive. Needle kills? Right now it does. But I mean, we just get like one slightly better Joker and then we're fine, right? Drunkard's pretty cool for econ. Let's go, the idol's on Ace of Spades, baby. Hell yeah. Polychrome rock in here. Tragic. Polychrome rock in here. Tragic times 2. One more reroll. Cringe. Go next. Purple seal maxing. Sag. Play the gold seal. I don't think this wins, right? Idle pivot when? We're not idle pivoting here. Okay, play the gold seal. Play another gold seal. Wear flush of rocks? That's what I'm saying, man. We could keep the fool and then hope for money. That is not money. Well, that is, so that's pretty cool. Bang. I wish you could play an actual 5 flush of stone cards and it didn't count as high card. True. Even just like 5 of a kind. I think 5 of a kind would be more intuitive, but like that would be so much fun. If you had one normal card, would idle hit that, or do stones still count as their cards to idle? No, if you had one normal card in your deck, idle hits it every time when you have stones. Just kill that. Hermie in here, hopefully. I mean, technically this is the best play, but still kind of cringe. We can hang him. Ooh, Needle's unfortunate, actually. Do we have reroll voucher? No. Yeah, Needle murders us, I think. Unfortunately. Of course, now I pick up the Fool Hermie Fool. Okay. Now that I'm dead, the game just feeds me all of the molt in the world. I see how it is. Might as well just go for more purple maxing. Econ maxing now with gold seals. Sad. I think we die. There's a chance that we don't. What is this score? I think this is ideal Joker lineup, right? 78k? What about like this? I don't think this is better, but it could be. 57k? Yeah, we just pass away. Unfortunate. Oh, sevens. Check collection and see what idle says with no cards. We saw it in the shop. It just defaults to Ace of Spades. That's so sad that we couldn't do all rock photo Chad. But that's okay. That was still a fun ass run. That was so funny. Chad, after so many attempts of trying to do it, we finally made a full deck of stone cards. That's sick. Honestly, if I wasn't... I thought somebody in chat was just saying, like, Needle arbitrarily. I didn't realize that Needle was actually this anti. Honestly, if I just rerolled a bit more aggressively in that shop, or just took, like, another scoring Joker, we're chilling. That was 100% my bad. W run, though. That was huge. I loved that challenge. What now? It's up to y'all, I guess. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Do we want to gold stake, or do we want to do another challenge? We could do challenge number 10, or we could do abandoned deck, I guess. 100 people wanted more challenges. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. What is this? Played cards become debuffed after scoring. Oh, but they all have red seals. Bro. This is the best Baron lineup of all time. Just never play Kings, and then this is a free Baron run. Do a channel points poll and find out. Let's not do a channel points poll. Yeah, we could do this. What are the other challenges that we have unlocked? Typecast. When Anti-4 boss is defeated, all jokers become eternal. Set joker slots to 0. That's interesting. I feel like that's pretty easy, honestly. Inflation permanently raises prices by $1 on every purchase. I mean, that sounds bad, but it's white stake, so I think we're fine. Jokers no longer appear in the shop. Eternal Vamp, Empress Emperor, Illusion Voucher, normal deck. I feel like that's free. Fragile, let me guess, all glass. That's wild. Why are all these tarots banned? Oh, you can't get... Bro, you can't do lucky cards? That's so cringe. You can't add cards to your deck? Wait, what? They banned standard packs and the magic trick voucher and mega standards. What the hell is this? You can only play 52 cards ever? Have you done Jokerless but haven't unlocked it? We did it in multiplayer one time on a fully unlocked profile. Shock, is it bad you sipped the Arizona tea once and I immediately knew it was raspberry? No, it's an iconic thing. It's an iconic flavor. Monolith. Eternal Negative Marble Joker, Eternal Obelisk, Unfixed Deck. This challenge is funny. This challenge is funny. You just play high card a shit ton and then pair, I guess. What would be best hand to just spam with this? This would be a really funny all rocks pivot, but I don't think it would work as well with Obelisk. Raspberry Zona makes the roof of my mouth sting. What? That's so weird. But it do taste good? It does indeed taste good. It's delicious. Alright, we'll do double or nothing, I guess. One more prediction. Off the top of my head, I think forcing Baron here would be really funny. But I don't think it's that feasible. What are the bans? No bans. This should be free. This should be free, methinks. Some chemical in it, I guess. Not allergic to anything. Yeah, I guess. I barely used Obelisk on that challenge. Bro, Obelisk is so good, though. Come on now. Purely because it's white stake. I think we just rare skip, investment skip. Purely because it's white stake. Go for the clubs. Debuffed. Just force Baron. Forcing Baron is funny here. Wait, do scored cards get debuffed or do played cards get debuffed? Scored cards. Okay, that's fine. I played Fragile before I was ready and it's the most stressed I've ever been. That's fair. The Tribe? Bro. That's so buns. It's a free card, though. At worst, it's $4. Flash card? Sure. Why not? I mean, we probably just win with Flash card Tribe low-key on white stake. Let's take one more. Okay. Chat, I just had a diabolical idea. What if we just skip every blind in this run? Breaking glass is therapeutic in a way. One could say that. Chat, is everybody broke? The prediction was 10 channel points to 13. Is everybody just broke? What is happening with prediction? Think that's how I did this? I don't think it's the play whatsoever, but I do think it's funny. I don't bet. I got like 12K, I guess. I have 9K, bro. Hey, there's 10 channel points on the line for believers. I think I just play. As long as I don't play any kings, I'm happy. I have 9K, just didn't feel like gambling. The meta is to just spend 1? Bro, no it is not. You know damn well it is definitely not. 13 bucks. Yo, flash card. All in on flash card. This is so sick. Midas Mask is horrible. And we're done. And we're done. Not playing my kings. You can't make me. I'll turn this into a Baron pivot somehow. W voice crack. I will be turning this into a Baron pivot somehow. Just let me lock in. Seance? Seance is not the play. I'm sorry, Ginger. Look away. Seance is not it. The arm? That's fine. It was actually an L voice crack streamer. Mods get cheese out of here. Don't refund his points. Just kidding. Hang him. $0 reroll. Could honestly ditch tribe and just econ max. I don't love that, but it's like kind of funny. Let's take overstock since we're incentivized to reroll a shit ton anyway. Justice pretty bad for this challenge specifically. I think steel is way better than glass for this challenge. I'm not playing queens either because those are easily strengthable. You can't make me. Stop. I've seen every king, man. Are we serial? Are we serial? I've seen every king. I'm so glad to be done with black deck. Real. Average black deck player. Bang. Droll Joker. This is horrible. Let's take it. Trading card. Brother. Pair of 9s is fine. I had shortcut Four Fingers Seance one of my black deck runs, and not only did I not roll a straight flush, I didn't even roll a straight. That's so relatable. Average black deck happenings, man. Not being able to play this king is kind of awkward. Or not wanting to play this king is awkward. Okay. This is fine. It's 12 a.m. Can you wrap it up? I got a life to live. No, I can't stop watching. No, I'm not wrapping this up right now. I will probably wrap it up after this run, I will say. But for right now, no, you're stuck here. Purple seal is huge. Blue seal king is huge. Chat, we're making this into a Baron pivot. It's happening. It's happening. So over. There we go. Do these debuffs act like the previously played debuff boss? Like if you enhance them, do they come back? I doubt it. We could test it, but I don't believe so. Reroll. Reroll. Kind of want Wasteful, but I think I'm just going to reroll. Polychrome Fortune Teller. Fool for a Hanged Man. Absolutely. Have I been trading carding? I have not been trading carding. It's our most prominent suit, Spades. Only because of the cards that we've added, though. Outside of that, it's Clurbs. But I guess we're just Spades pivoting. Bruh. Cheese on the West Coast confirmed. True. Dox this man. Just kidding. I really would rather not play flush for the rest of the game, but like, I guess it's happening. Bang. Free roll. Bowl is low-key kind of perfect for this. In fact, I think it might be better than Tribe. Because having all our shit debuffed means that we have, like, no chips ever. You might need suit changers to avoid playing... to avoid playing kings. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I'm kinda... not super committed to the Baron pivot anymore, just because like this run's pretty sick, but it's possible. It's possible, so we can still maybe work on it, but I am kind of doubting it at this point. Photos, buns. Is this last chance at Wasteful? No. Go next. Excuse me. Get rid of the ace. We have hearts. Nice. One blue seal. Not the bad. Not the bad. Flush gaming. Reroll. Wasteful action. Tragic Wii Joker here. We could definitely chariot this guy, but I think we're just going to Temperance to find the Baron in this seed, because there's definitely one here. I mean, it's Molt for the time being. We'll take it. It's also blue seal value. Maybe not super irrelevant. Hello? Hello? Are we for real? Hey, Unseen with the raid. Appreciate it, man. How we doing? How we doing? Unseen Raiders, we are playing challenge runs. Vanilla challenge runs. We are so for real. I'm so EP. That is so for real. Mr. 400 on an alt. Huge username with the follow. Ani with the follow. Sword with the follow. Welcome in, guys. We are playing challenge runs. We are playing, I don't remember the name of this run. Give me a segundo. Double or nothing. Your entire deck has red seals, but if you play a card a singular time, it gets debuffed for the rest of the game. So we are trying to force Baron, because that's a funny thing that can happen. Unseen finished an entire stream while this stream was happening. I'm just built different, bro. I have no life. Anyway. Good night, Mr. Sean. Crazy. When will Fuel plus Verb close the trilogy? Bro, what? Ice with the follow and Willow with the follow. Welcome in, everybody. What was even just said in chat? I have no idea what that means. Let's try and find our blue seal for the time being. All right. Huge. I guess we could probably just get away with playing high card at this point, huh? This is white stake. We should probably just be high card maxing for the inevitable Baron pivot. I was EP tonight, LOL. Yeah, absolutely, man. Better to get sleep and stream for longer tomorrow than have bad stream tonight? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I think hanging them is just definitively the best play here. Good death of blue seal. Do we need to? We have 2 blue seals. We're fine. Ugh. Hung man, huge. Certificate. Kind of don't need the red seal that would normally generate. Let's just go next. Holy value. I'm back. Welcome back, Jaden. I have 1 test done, only Netherlands left on my own language, then all tests are done. Huge. W's, man. Let's get the purple seal. That's kind of incredible. Hang him. All right, I'm go sleep. Sounds good, man. Good night, my goat, and good night, chat. Love y'all. Love you, Unseen. Sleep well, man. Lovers! Yay! Everybody's favorite. All right, let's just play nonsense here. We have the blue seal and we found all of our purple seals. I don't think we really need anything else. Why are so many hearts debuffed? The challenge run that we are playing right now is if we play a card a single time, it gets debuffed. If you don't know, I'm saying dumb shit constantly, usually a different kind of stupid. Oh, okay, you'll fit in perfectly here. 1 second in the middle of ads. Unfortunate. We could Fool for a Pluto. Maybe we just Judgment for the Baron. No, that's never the play. We'll Fool for a Pluto. Fool for a Pluto. God, I can't play. Devil card's huge for the time being. Hearts are debuffed. Imagine that. Chat, relatable? Yay or nay? Saying dumb shit constantly is actually banned here. That's why I'm banned here. Bro, what? Laszlo with the follow. Welcome in. Chat, y'all say dumb shit all the time. What do you mean? Would you take a rare skip here? Yeah, absolutely. Did I miss one? I probably missed one after I said that. We opened this run with rare skip into investment tag. I am definitely not beyond taking a rare skip. I need help with beating double or nothing challenge deck. Do you have tips for me? That's what we're playing right now. Literally right this second, we're playing double or nothing. Essentially just don't enhance your cards. All of your scoring needs to come from your jokers if everything's going to be debuffed. I'm doing a silly run right now. When did I play? Oh no, it's debuffed because of the boss, not because of the challenge run. Crisis averted. DNA bypasses the restriction, or is it just a meanie joker that gives debuffed cards? I'm actually not sure. I would assume that the cards that it gives aren't debuffed, but I'm not certain. Maybe we could test that. If I'm doing a bid, I'm committed to it. Only being unable to chat will stop me. Okay, yeah, you'll fit in perfectly here. You'll fit in perfectly here. Cringe. Cringe. Go next. Okay, still looking for that Baron. It'll happen eventually, trust. I need 1 blue seal. Preferably the golden blue seal, but like any blue seal works. Okay. It's only scored cards in the high cards. This queen is still somewhat strengthable. 2 Pluto seals. 2 Plutos from the blue seal. Jesus, I'm tired. Oh, ma. DNA should give debuffed cards, I think. I could have sworn it worked like that, but I also have had runs where I think that has not happened. So I'm like kind of confused about the whole ordeal. I've come to make an announcement. Bro. We can Terror block a little bit here. Chad? No. Not the time or place. Not the time or place. Low-key love me a Chad, but we don't need him here. Let's make our Steel King. Let's make a Gold King. Go next. You should enhance a card for science, see if it rebuffs. I mean, we could. Give me the gold. Tragic. Ship it. Wait, all of my 6s are debuffed. We can't get 6 cents value here, man. This is so cringe. Pluto card, Pluto card. This is like the blind that debuffs played cards, like you can rebuff those. We don't know. So maybe we can test that. Psychic. Somewhat unfortunate, but I think it's fine. This trading card is low-key the MVP. Justice. Good tarot blocker. Bad everything else. This is so sad. Wait, no, we can do this. It debuffs another queen, which sucks, but it is what it is. What? Okay, this is still fine. We'll go for max blue seal value. My G, what's up, Ty? How we doing, man? Double or Nothing is a hard challenge, but I know when you use a tarot card to change a debuffed card to a different enhancement, it does remove the debuff. Okay, well, we can test that right now with Lovers. I know that's how it works for the one boss. I didn't know if that was how it worked for this challenge, but, like, I could see that being the case. We'll take another rare skip. Let's try it out. Oh, okay. Just immediately hanging it again. Judgment? No, surely not. Surely not the play. Wheel's kind of silly, though. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, we can still potentially get 6 cents value that way, then. I knew it, I didn't. Time to exploit with Lucky? That's probably not the play when we don't have, like, dice or anything like that. I don't think we really care about Lucky. Vagabond? No. Not the play. Not the play. W Cameo. W Cameo. Love that guy. Not the play, though. Hang it. Try and find gold and or purple seals and or blue seals. Make another Steel King for the time being. And then just immediately throw it away so that I don't, like, accidentally debuff it like an idiot. Spade's debuffed. Just do this. Nice. If you change an enhanced card to the same enhancement, it doesn't remove it. Okay, that's good info. Magic Trick, not the play. These are all cringe. I have a cat right next to me. W. Now everyone's breathing and blinking manually and everyone's tongue is not comfortable on the roof of their mouths anymore. Chat, am I the only person who like, that doesn't work on? I think my friends have just tried it so many times that I've, like, developed an immunity. I back? What's up, Kita? How was date night? Bruh. Cringe. Okay. Same with, like, gross shit while I'm eating. Yeah, that's like never affected me. I don't really know what's up with that. Empress. I think there's another purple seal that we could... Yeah, there's definitely another purple seal. There's 2 more purple seals that we could get our filthy little hands on. Temperance into Priestess. Garbage. Huge. Play the high card. If you use Death on a debuffed card with my run, it did remove the debuff. I don't know why or if that is supposed to work. That's actually good to know. Exclamation mark Discord, you belong here. These are all pretty buns. Where is my Baron? He's just not gonna pull up. Try it, maybe it was a bug. I hope not, because that makes it a lot easier. We can try it, we can try it. Potentially. Get a little bit of gold value. Chat, I'm out of Zona. This is a tragic day. Plus 90-ish on flashcard is pretty good. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Alright, well. We made it to Cerulean Bell. Realistically, I don't really think there's a point in tragic. Oh, it's gonna make me debuff this card. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. We can just like put steel on this and then it's fine. I mean, chat, do we wanna take this endless? I feel like with no Baron here, it's kind of pointless to take it into endless, but if chat wants to go Baron fishing, we can definitely do it. What is photo chat? I haven't seen it before. Bro thinks he's Aaron. I love food too much to be affected by anything. True. Try the death on a debuffed, please. Twitch chat is saying no, we don't continue this. So maybe we do that a different time. No Baron, Trib, or any Prince. This is a no-no. I mean, we could still find them because we are, like, kind of econ maxing, but we have, like, 2 antis to do so, right? So at that point, I feel like there are better runs. We did indeed catch the W. Excuse me. All right. Well, that was a productive night. I think that was the first time in Focus Shock history. Oh, wait, no. We lost the very first run on like Ante 1. I was gonna say I think this is the very first time in Focus Shock history in a long time where we didn't lose a single run this entire stream. But no, our first blue deck run died to like horrible RNG. All right, never mind. Actually, it died to peer pressure. I am adamant. I am adamant that if we would have taken that crafty Joker, we would have won that entire game. But it is what it is. All right, let's see if there's anybody we can raid. I'm gonna call it a night there, chat. Chat, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. If I don't have anything going on tomorrow, it's probably gonna be an early stream. We could maybe do some Balatro, but I want to do a variety stream since we haven't done one in a while. So I'm thinking tomorrow, if I'm not doing anything, maybe an early variety stream. All right, let's look at raid contenders. Admittedly, not many people. Not many people, it looks like. Chat, I might just let y'all disperse into the Aether. There's like nobody that I particularly want to raid. I think I'm gonna let y'all hold up. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Okay, never mind. I think I'm gonna let y'all disperse into the Aether. Could raid Young Skirt. He's a cool dude who makes music and he's on Balatro right now. Not the Void, please? Bro, what? I didn't even see a Young Skirt. Let me go back to the category. Young Skirt. Hello? Oh, the very first guy. Yo, I'm an idiot. Is this Gold Stake? Yo, they have a Perkeo gold stake run cooking right now. What the hell? What the hell is this build? This shit's straight out of Jokerless. Anti 10 even okay, this is crazy. That's a wild run. I don't think we're gonna raid him though. I gotta see this. I need to see. I don't think I'm gonna raid him. Purely just because I know there are a decent amount of... Yeah, never mind. Play Hollow Knight, maybe great game, by the way. When I can stream, want to do a 1v1 to beat a specific challenge, but I don't have mods, so I can't do the multiplayer thing. Well, if you can't do mods, then we can't do the multiplayer thing. Raid quick? All right. I did hype up the run. We'll raid him. Fine. I'm not gonna be able to stay long though, because I do want to get to sleep relatively early tonight. But we'll raid him. That works. Okay. All right. We'll be back tomorrow. If it's not an early stream, we'll probably do Balatro. If we can do early stream, then we'll do like endless mode. Jesus, variety type shit. But yeah, until tomorrow, y'all. Every time Shock doesn't raid, I'm forced to come. Brother, what? That's deranged. YouTube chatters. We had a lot of you tonight. I appreciate y'all. If you're in the YouTube chat, even if you're just lurking, first off, check my description for my Discord. You can just join up the Discord. You get notified whenever I go live with a Discord message, and you can also just yap at all of the rest of the chatters in there. Just post, goofy shit. Come over to the Twitch if you want to raid another Balatro streamer. Apparently they're a good Balatro streamer. I've never watched them, but they're in the middle of a hilarious looking run right now, and they come with high praise from chat. So hop over to the Twitch if you want to raid. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one, chatters. W stream. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.